Because hello, it's Taurus Tarot who in the house, baby. And I'm reading today for all signs next 6 months, baby. Did y'all get notified for that, by the way? Let me know if you were notified. I'm so tired of YouTube and their issues. I'm so tired of it. I'm telling you, I'm so tired of it. You got notified? No? I might have to do this another time. Yeah, I'm going to do it another time. Y'all, I'm not going to sit here and do a video that's not going to get views. I'm sorry. I know it may sound entitled to you, but when you're a business, there's no point. But I will say this, though, before I get off of here. Trisha, you were right. So YouTube has been having views issues because she sent me an update that YouTube made 8 hours ago, right? Where it said that real-time views are down on other people's channels. They're putting stuff up and it's not getting any views. And I thought it was just me. I'm like, what the hell is going on with my views on Aries, Taurus, and Gemini? Like, it made no sense, right? And so when I went to that link she sent me, and lo and behold, in the YouTube studios, it said that the views were very low and they're investigating the issue. Then I looked at the replies and the comments on that link, and lo and behold, everybody that has a channel was going, yes, my views are super low. What's going on? What's going on? And I don't want to be a victim of this. I do not want to be a victim of this. Like, I just don't feel like it's worth it. I don't like doing videos where it's low viewership because of a YouTube glitch. I don't like it. And I think that I'm going to have to get off of here because I can't do it. Y'all think it's me being entitled, all that. But when you put 2+ hours into a video and it's not getting views because of a YouTube glitch, that bothers me. That bothers me. Now it's saying that it's got 500 in the room. So which is it? Are you getting notified or you're not getting notified? I know before I go into this, here's my thing. You don't know how irritating it is when you put 2 hours into something and I'm wore out after every video, and then because of YouTube didn't notify anybody, I get penalized for it. It's just not fair to me. All right. So please stop thinking that I'm being ungrateful or I'm not being humble. It has nothing to do with that. But I like my work to be appreciated, and I don't want to be penalized because of a YouTube glitch. So I think they did notify people, because why am I seeing 693 people in the room? So, okay. All right. I guess we'll do it. What about that? We'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Some people are saying they got notified. So, but for the record, for you YouTubers out there that watch me and your viewership is low, there's a YouTube glitch. A link was sent to me from somebody that got an update from YouTube and from 8 hours ago that literally real-time views are low and they're investigating the issue. So please don't think your channel's like flunking, all right? Because it happened to me too. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini has only 13, 14, 15,000 views. I'm like, that don't seem right. Aries devours my reads. Gemini devours my reads. Taurus don't watch my reads, so I'm not shocked that theirs is low. But Aries and Gemini, they always stay on top of their readings. They watch the shit out of them. So just letting you know, don't think that you're going crazy or that you're flunking, all right? So, okay. Let's go to Aries now. Let's do this. Sorry for all the talking, but I had to kind of get that out because I get so irritated. So irritated. Let's start with Aries now, all right? Y'all want the backlights on? You want them off? Which one you want? I'll screw it. It gives like some ambiance. I mean, not everybody likes horror movies, but I do. Anytime I can promote a horror movie, I'm all for it. All right. Okay, I'm about to put new posters in. I'm gonna keep this one in and probably that one over here. But I'm gonna replace these. I'm gonna put Halloween right there and probably like another one right here. I don't know yet. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this. Can you predict Aries' future for me the next 6 months? From now until July 10th of 2023. From now, I was about to get off of here. I was so mad. God, y'all understand how it is to do a 2-hour video and it not be appreciated because YouTube doesn't want to notify people. Thanks for the 10, Lucinda. For the record, I will do 4 after Pisces. Do not send it now. but after Pisces, send it during the Pisces read. $100 or more. I'll take 5 spots and I'll answer personal questions for super chats. $100 or more. All right, at the end. But thank you so much. Don't send it now. Don't do it. Send it around. You don't have to send anything, but if you want to send a super chat question, I'll get them around the Pisces. Send them during the Pisces read, and I'll get them after the Pisces read. All right. Thanks, Michelle, for the 10. Thank you. All right. Predict Aries' future. Next 6 months. What can Aries expect? First of all, let's do the singles. What can single Aries expect the next 6 months? What's coming into their life love-wise? All right. Okay. Ooh, you could have actually. I do get a short-lived thing. I do get that. Then you got something coming right after that. You may have a short-lived fling with someone, possibly an Earth, Aquarius, but water's here too, so I can't discount water. All right. I'm going to predict there's a short-lived thing that comes up for you in that time frame. Somebody's another Aries or Taurus or fire and Earth. But then I also get Aquarius and water. So I don't know. It could be a mixture of. They may have a mixture of shit. Could be around your age, possibly a little bit older, because they're come up as the Emperor reversed. That is older energy. I want to predict a failed. I'm sorry to say it like this, but it feels like a connection that's not going to last. But then right after that, you got something else coming in past the 6 months. So look out for a prominent option. How will things turn out between those two past the 6 months? Does it carry over, or does it actually make? Folks, I'm gonna predict something. It's telling me it may carry over past the next 6 months. You may meet someone from now until July, like I described, and I feel like you will have ebbs and flows with them, or it may feel like they're wasting your time at first, but then they continue to offer you love, or they continue to still be present on some level past the next 6 months. I'm going to predict that for you. What will be the obstacle with that? Then we're going to look at people that already have a connection. Communication. You're going to hate the way they communicate or the way their style of communicating. Some of you, their lack thereof of communication, not getting text, phone calls, whatever the case. Some of you, like this, their communication style you won't like. But I'm going to predict it may not, it'll be on and off with them, but I think it's going to carry over until past the next 6 months. So rarely do I look past the time frame that I'm looking for, but for you, I will. All right. So look out for a connection coming in. All right. What about ones that are connected? 8 minutes, 48 seconds. All right. What about the ones already connected? Just give me a quick prediction for them. They're not my target demographic, but I'll still give you a quick message. They've hurt you before. They're going to try to make up for where they hurt you. You may end up leaving them if you can't get over what they've done. So you may find out they've done things, or whether things they said, did. There could be something about kids or children that pop up, whether to have them, some of you are already present, or to have some. But I get, why is the 7 of Pentacles reverse the outcome? Some of you, you're with somebody that thinks that all they have to do is apologize, and you'll just keep taking it. But some of you are going to get tired of that, all right? Like they'll do some shitty things, they'll do some crazy things, and then they'll try to make up for it, apologize, and they think that can just keep them, you know, that you're just going to keep taking it. No, because I feel like, all right, is what I feel. So those. So I make sure I did a singles portion, then I did a couples portion. All right, so keep that in mind. Thank you all so much. Okay, here we go. Okay, what is coming up as well in their career, business, money? Give me 3 cards for self-employed, then give me the next 3 cards for ones that are employed by somebody. The first 3 cards for self-employed. Y'all like the categories? I do, because it kind of gives you more of a specific prediction. All right, here we go. That's a fast shuffle. That's a fast one, but I never questioned it, so let's go for it. That's kind of fast. Self-employed looking good. You got debts being paid, working from home. So some of you from home, you're gonna be like managing your business from home, and your debts are gonna get paid as well. You may also do either one, because you have training here. The way I take training is, you know, that's like a course class. You could take some courses or classes, or you're gonna give a course or a class. Either one, right? But I get your debts being paid. all right, self-employed. So your main priority is basically having your debts paid off, and also you're going to be making a lot of money from home. That's what it's telling me, or working from home. All right. Huge decision. Okay. So for ones that work for a place, let's look at you. You're going to have to make a decision about a paid time off, or about a vacation. I get that you're going to want to go on some type of trip or vacation, and your job's going to have to approve it or something like that. Look out for that. I'm also getting some of you may get to a point where you're like, okay, you want more time off, and maybe they don't want you to have as much time off, but I get you wanting to fight for more time off, something like that. I also get you budgeting like crazy, so you will be like focused on budgeting. All right, or ones that are employed. Some of you also may get a second job or a little side hustle that brings you in some coins too. All right, so I'm not going to discount that. All right. I'm also got loan approved. Some of you are going to like be approved for a loan for something you want to buy. All right, or just for some money. All right. So look out for that. Give me one general spread for all of Aries, whether they're employed, self-employed, whether they're single or not single. What other events? What other life events? What other life events will take place for Aries for the next 6 months? And then we're going to go to Taurus. What other life events will come up for Aries? Some of you dealing with a Taurus. I just got that in my head. You're going to be getting out the house more, or trying to get out the house more, not being as homebound. All right. I'm also getting some of you experience a connection where like it falls out, then it comes back. All right. Virgo, Gemini. Some of you also be on lookout for new options, but there's one in particular that's going to like fall out with, then they'll be right back. They'll come back. All right. Or you've already fallen. Leo, fire sign. Some of you Sagittarius, Gemini's here, Virgo's here. What other life events may take place? You got Wheel of Fortune. Why is that, Aries? Let's see. Unexpectedly walking away from what? Why am I getting some of you even being involved in a connection where you walk away from it? It's not them, it's you. All right? Because you don't want the stress or the attachment of that. All right? One more life event. I don't want to leave you just with that. What other life events will take place for Aries? Then we're going to go to Taurus. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much. Okay. Transformation. Your body's going to be transforming. When I pulled out transformation, I thought immediately of body gain or loss of weight is what I feel. So for you ones that want it's a good transformation. So whatever you're trying to transform your body to, it will happen. Because whenever I get this card, even in my other deck, I got transformation. I always think of body. So transforming the body. All right. Also an increase in psychic or medium abilities. Then you got partnerships and alliances. So self-employed, people wanting a partnership with you or sponsor you. All right. For ones that work for a place, you have partnerships and alliances. So some of you could get a promotion and or raise, but I'm also getting some of you, your business, the business that you work for, they may be collabing with another business or something like that, or new ownership or management, something like that as well. I don't know how that affects you, but okay. But let's go to Taurus now. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, 1 second. Aries, let's do a yes or no. 1 second. So for the next 6 months, ask your most burning question for the next 6 months, right? And ask a yes or no question in your head. All right. I already got my question in mind. So yes or no, will this happen for Aries? Will this happen for Aries in the next 6 months? It is decidedly so. Yes. So basically it says, you know how the 8-ball has weird answers. It says it is decidedly so. So that's good for me because my question was, will I make a lot of money? So yes. I was like freaking out. It says it is decidedly so. So yes, Aries, that's the answer to your question. Somebody had told me yesterday, he said, Tyler, that 8-ball wasn't right for me. I asked if Tom, Dick, or Harry was going to be my lover. Well, and it said, no. Well, let the shit play out first. Or what was it they was complaining, saying? Asking obvious questions, right? I'm like, you could have asked, you don't need a fucking plastic 8-ball to answer that for you, you idiot. Whatever they asked me, I can't remember what they said. Like, oh, I got to stop cussing. Stop cussing, Tyler. Stop. I got to cut down my cussing now. Thanks for the 2. Thanks so much for that. Thanks for the 2, Stephanie. For the ones looking for the ones wanting a personal question done, send your $100 super chat during the Pisces reading. I will answer them after Pisces. I'm only taking 4 or 5 questions. You don't have to send nothing at all. That's fine. That's fine too. All right, let's go to Taurus. So it looks like I'm making money in the next 6 months. That was my question to the 8 ball for the Aries read. I'm an Aries. So Taurus, let's look at you now. Let's look at you now, Taurus. First 3 cards are singles. What's happening for singles in the next 6 months? Then the next set of 3 cards is for ones that are already involved and are connected. All right. So what's happening for those 2 sets of Tauruses next 6 months? Cause I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I don't know why I got that. You're going to love someone like you're going to lose them. So you will be falling in love or being in love with somebody. Thanks, Slice. Thanks, Lyran, Kitten, Terrell. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lord, Taurus, you're dealing with somebody. You're also working pretty hard, too. 2 of Cups reverse. You will be connected to someone. Let's see if it lasts. No, sorry. You're going to feel like there's more drama than what you need. I'm going to predict you're going to connect with a water or fire sign where it's like, you may end up even, see, like I said, predictions. Y'all know how my predictions end up coming true. Stop judging them in the moment. You got to give it time to work out. Stop judging stuff in the moment because it's not going with your narrative that you're dealing with right now. You got to stop that. You got to give it time to work out. You can't just say, well, that can't be me. Let the stuff work out. All right? So you will be dealing with someone. Let me clarify real quick. Yeah, you're going to fall in love. Love. I don't know why I just yelled that. I don't know why I just yelled that. You know what? I'm going to just yell at y'all. Instead of, I can't cuss at y'all no more, but I'll yell at you still. There is no provision around yelling. They won't demonetize me for yelling. Love, Taurus. Love, 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 baby. It doesn't feel like it'll last, but you'll get some type of fun out of it. All right. So, and I'm gonna ask why it won't last, but let me lay these next 3 cards down for the next set of Tauruses that are already involved. I don't know if Good Man's already in here. If he's not, Good Man, if you're in here, or if any time stampers in here, we all timestamp during the signs where it says single, and then timestamp where it's involved. All right, or already involved. Just so they can skip straight to their part. If not, I'll have to sit and do it. I don't mind, but it's going to be time consuming. Why won't the situation work with the Taurus and the person? Why won't it work? 2 on and off. 2 on and off. Some of you will also think they just want you for something physical, which I don't necessarily believe, but you will have that suspicion. But I feel like it'll end up where you block them. Like, whether you literally block them or you just stop talking to them. But I do see you falling in love in the next 6 months, all right? Let's go to ones that are already involved, all right? What is it with these trust issues couples? Taurus couple starts at 19 minutes and 7 seconds. Whoever timestamps this, I will pin your comment to the top if you timestamp it. There's a fire, Aries, or water sign. It wouldn't shock me if you end up connecting with somebody new, coupled people. I hate to say that, or being interested in somebody new. Your person's already had you involved, or you may find out they're involved with someone else, right? And you lose trust in them. They're going to try to get you where you gain their trust back. But I feel like a lot of you don't trust this person. Full reverse, 3 of Cups reverse, not a good energy. All right. Then you got King of Wands. So I don't know if they're a fire with water or if they have a player-like energy. Or it could even be somebody that you know that you can't trust. Maybe they've done things before. But I feel like for some of you, losing trust or have a loss of trust in someone you've dealt with. And I want to say they could still be kind of deceptive, but they'll try to win your trust back or whatnot. But I mean, you go with what you want to do. I mean, what is your advice for the ones dealing with that, the Taurus couples, the ones that are already involved? Shadow. Patience. Some of you is saying if you could hang in there, but rejoice and celebration. There may be milestones between you 2 in the next 6 months, but it's I don't like that type of energy. All right. I feel like some of you don't even trust them. I feel like that's to a Taurus where you don't already trust the person. Don't just think that it's going to happen like that. Some of you, it's already a loss of trust there. Some of you, it could end up saying that there's going to be a loss of trust due to something deceptive. All right. So let's go to your career and business portion now, Taurus. Y'all like the format I'm doing it in with the categories? Because I could just lump it all in, but it won't be as specific. It'll feel like it's just kind of like a whole hodgepodge of stuff. So, okay, here we go. What is coming up for self-employed Tauruses? First 3 cards. Then the next set of 3 cards are ones that work for someone. I mean, it is time consuming, but at least we're covering all areas. Okay, here we go. All right, self-employed, you have multitasking. You're going to be very busy doing multiple things. Some of you are going to if you sell products, you're going to be selling multiple products. Or some of you if it's not product, some of you could be putting out a product for some of you self-employed. I don't know why I got product in my head. Also, you're going to be going on a vacation. You're going to be making money because you got enough money to go on a vacation. Don't get too lazy, because I feel like for some of you, keep the momentum going. Don't just start getting lazy. Oh, I'm making money, so I can just kind of take a lot of time off. No, you got to still stay on your grind. Don't get too complacent or lazy. All right, that's really the first thing I feel like I need to tell you. All right, that's the first thing I feel like I need to tell you. What about for ones that are employed by somebody else? You got job loss. Hopefully not. Some of y'all getting a new job. You could, I don't know if it's a layoff or a firing, or you just decide to get a new job. All right. I do get you getting another job. Why is termination here? Payday. Some of you it may not be that you necessarily lose it. You could find a better paying one. I mean, some of you could lose it, but I get some of you finding something that may pay better. All right, is what I feel. It may not be that you necessarily lose it. Some of you also may look into working from home, or you'll find a job where you could work remotely. All right, is what I feel. Be careful what you're spending too. Don't spend crazy. All right. If you don't need it, don't buy it. All right. So that's what I got to say for y'all. Let's go to your general portion now. Okay. What other general stuff will come up for Taurus in the next 6 months? What other life-themed general stuff will come up in that next 6 months? Next 6 months, what will come up for Taurus? Nine of Swords, Page of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords. What all these swords for? Watch your spending, because you could actually do impulse spending, and then you'll have buyer's remorse like a MFer. Like you may be just watch your spending. All right. I'm also seeing people pop up from your past that all of a sudden want to connect with you. What are the intentions behind these people popping up? Because they're miserable. I think they're also mad. You're going to have people that you cut out, or that you disengage from, try to come towards you. And I think they're also pissed or mad because you cut them out. You're going to be cutting people out. And I get them being bitter because you cut them out. Like they won't take no for an answer. All right. Like it's for you cutting them out. Why? Also, I get some of you being kind of stressed because things are moving slowly. Some of you with money. Like I feel like you'll be fine, but I feel like also you're just stressed because of the lack of super fast momentum with money. All right. But I want to keep telling you to watch your spending and be aware of business deals or people that are scammy, especially with your money. Keep your money close to you, all right, is what I want to say. All right, why is Page of Swords reversed here for? Look out for air signs from your past trying to pop up because you cut them out, or you stop talking to them, or you stop. And it could be romantic. It's talking about somebody it's a romantic connection, somebody it's a platonic. Be aware of air signs. Libra's here, Gemini, Aquarius, all right? Why is the world reversed? Also get some of you being frustrated because you're not getting to the next step like you want just yet. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but some of you being frustrated with how slow or things are progressing, all right, is what I feel. So that's what I feel. Now, what I want you to do, Taurus, if you have in your head, I want you to ask this yes or no question. I want you to ask, if it's in your head, is it going to happen in the next 6 months? So yes or no portion is what Taurus is asking in their head right now. Will that happen in the next 6 months? Ask a question. I'm going to stop when I feel the need to stop right there. Okay, let's see. Most likely it will happen. So it's saying more than likely it'll happen, but there's still a possibility that it may not. But for majority of you, it could. Most likely doesn't mean certainly, but it means it's possible. It doesn't mean a no, all right? But it could, all right? So more than likely it will. But there's a small chance for that it won't, all right? Small, tiny chance it won't. Okay, let's go to, thank you so much, Stephanie Barco. Barco, thank you so much. Okay, let's go to Gemini now. I don't want to like have these too drawn out. I'd like to get this done in a timely manner. So I don't want to get too tired. All right. Look out for new love with an earth sign, particularly a Virgo. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, let's do this. Gemini. All right, Gemini. What is, okay, first 3 cards are for single Geminis. Next set of 3 cards is for ones that have a connection already, are involved. I'm going to stop right there because I feel the need to. Okay, let's go for it. Singles, what's coming up for you? You're going to be connecting and speaking to someone. Somebody you're speaking to, like through messages, could be online or just through messages. All right, text, calls. I do get you, something's a fire sign. Gemini, when do you not pull fire signs? That's the question. Or an air sign. Look out for a fire or air. I also get somebody you already know trying to apologize to you. But then when you, be careful of working it out with someone you know, because they're gonna like suck you back into where, you know, they got you again, then they start acting closed off still, or like they don't want it, and then it's like a cycle. Be aware of that. Also get a new connection where you're pursuing someone that's kind of guarded. All right, is what I feel. Let me clarify that. What are this person's intentions? What are their intentions? 7 of Wands is who's coming towards you. I get, honestly, they're a time waste. I'm sorry it's not working, y'all. They may just want to, some people just want to connect physically, or just, they'll be super unsure. And then, like, then you'll leave them alone. Then they'll want to come back and try it again. Don't fall for that. I kind of want you just to, first of all, only focus on new, but even the new connections are kind of wonky. So next 6 months, I do see like a small little dibble dabble with a connection, but it's not like full on relationship just yet. That I'm not going to predict a relationship. Is what I feel. I even get somebody trying to apologize to you that you already know. All right. What about ones that already connected? What is it with this? Damn, that won't last. You'll actually end up breaking up with them. All right. Or they'll break it off with you. Some of you, they don't like 10 of Swords is their feelings. You may break it off with them. I get you losing interest in your person. I'm going to be real. I think only apply this if you only resonate with this portion right here. Have you been losing interest in them? You're going to start having a wandering eye, or like you just kind of getting tired of the same old DIC or the same PUS. I ain't going to say the full thing. I can't say it. Your outcome is the 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Then you got Knight of Wands reversed. I think it's some of you, I get some of you losing interest in them and kind of hurting this person. I don't know why I got it like that. Gemini, I don't know why. Some of you are tired of them, or you will. I don't get you being as passionate about them. It may not be you that, sorry, it may not be them that leaves. It may be you. I'm not saying it'll happen in this next 6 months, but it's definitely an energy there. Only apply this reading. I feel the need to tell you, only apply the read if you resonate with the portion where you've already lost interest and you're kind of like going, okay, I don't even have interest in this anymore. All right. So that's the message I got for the couples. Sorry, but it's kind of, sorry for the doom and gloom. Let's go to your career and business portion. First 3 cards of the business and career are for self-employed. Give me first 3 cards for self-employed. Then give me the next set of 3 cards for the ones that are employed by someone. Okay, here we go. All right. Self-employed, money tree. Money's growing on trees practically for you because Money's coming from all directions. Good for you, self and payday. Look at that. Damn. That business you got going, or whatever you're doing that's employing you, or whatever you're doing for yourself, it's working. You put a lot of time and energy into it, and what you reap, you shall sow. So if you're putting hella energy into it, it will grow by leaps and bounds. Lots of big payday coming for you. Big, massive increase in finances, Gemini. All right. What about for ones that work for a place? You got vacation. Some of you may take a vacation time off, paid time off, or you could just take some time away from your job, and maybe you'll get approved to take time off. Some of you may work remotely from your job, or you may find one where you could work remotely. All right. You will be, Gemini, I feel like you're doing actually pretty good, ones that are employed by someone, because I feel like you have money to spend, and I get a possible trip or vacation for you as well. All right. It was very straight to the point. I'm not going to sit there and clarify it and make it worse. If it stays good, let's let it be good. Let's see what the generals. In general, what life events will play out in the next 6 months for Gemini? In general, what life events will play out for Gemini in the next 6 months? I would actually be a little bit conscious of your spending. There could also be a point where there is a commitment, even though this kind of contradicts the love portion, but I'm gonna say it anyways. There could be a commitment between you and a fire or earth sign. I feel like, oh my God, it's contradicting. Gemini, yours is the best read so far because you have nothing but like you're gonna start, if your dreams don't come true in the next 6 months, you're gonna start seeing signs that they're coming true. Even if it's like a little burning bush, like God gave Moses, like a sign of something. Just see it as a sign. But if some of you biatch watches, some of you snitches will be like, I don't know if your dreams necessarily come true, if you're seeing signs of them starting to happen. Like you're seeing like the hints of it. It may not be the full-on shebang, but you're starting to see like, dang, I think something's about to start taking off. Look at this. I do get an ebb and flow with spending, so watch your spending, all right? Why the Nine of Pentacles reversed? Money, 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 money. That's it. I'm switching my zodiac sign to Gemini. I'm gonna be the twins now. All right. I'm a Gemini. I denounce Aries, and I'm now a Gemini. I was born June 6th of 1989. All right. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Nah. I am no longer. And look, the Google search results need to change my birth date to June 6th. All right, I'll just say June 6th. I know that's a Gemini time frame. All right, because I am no longer a March 28th, 1989. All right, I'm changing my birth date because I like this read. This is the one I would have loved Aries to have. The read I'd love Aries to have. I do get a lot of y'all manifesting your wishes and your dreams. If you have existing health problems, why are you still doing those things that are causing it to get worse? All right. I also get some of you also still in your energy. If you feel this now only, or you could start feeling it, you're gonna feel like you already missed out on the love of your life. So no matter what new people come at you like, you're always gonna feel like that one that got away or gets away is the one that you were supposed to be with. Stop with that. Stop with that. That's the only negative I have about your read. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. All right. Okay, let's go to yes or no for you, all right? So, Gemini, what I want you to do, the directions for this read is, I want you to think of a yes or no question, and I want you to ask it in a 6-month sense. So, for example, will I get laid in the next 6 months? All right, so just ask it for the next 6 months in your head. It doesn't matter what question it is. Doesn't mean it's definitely going to come true, but it can kind of, who gives a heck? All right, here we go. So yes or no, will this situation that Gemini is asking in their head right now, the question, will that manifest in the next 6 months, or will that happen for them in the next 6 months? It was blank. It was at the corner. It was like a corner piece. Let's see. Most likely. So more than likely, a lot of yeses today. More than likely, I can't show you because it'll flip up, but it says most likely. That's the first thing I saw. More than likely, yes. I would say a 90% chance it could, but some of you are amongst the 10% where it won't. But it's saying more than likely, it most likely will. All right. So let's go to Cancer. I just got the feeling to say if it don't work out, that yes or no, if you get a no, if it's a no for you in the next 6 months, like if More than likely it will, but in the case it's not, you're meant for better. All right, it's something better. That's why it don't work for you. All right, but a lot of y'all, yes. Most likely to me means yes, but kind of maybe. All right, so I get well. It's not a yes or a no. It said most likely. Most likely to me kind of sounds kind of more than likely, yeah, but there's a small chance it might not. All right, so Cancer. Let me get rid of the yes or no banner. 1 second. I just got me and you gonna sit in jail together and both smoke Newport cigarettes and put on our wigs, boo. I got that from Nene Leakes. I love when she said that during that interview about Real Housewives of Atlanta. She goes, and Kim had threatened legal action toward her. I just got it in my head. This can make sense with y'all in the next 6 months or somebody around you. I literally just got in my head. You're gonna end up in jail, Nene. And she goes, okay. She says, oh, I see you sitting right beside me, boo boo. Me and you gonna sit in jail together and both smoke Newport cigarettes and put on our wigs, boo. You gonna sit in there with me, boo. You gonna sit in there with me, girl. So do what you do, and I'll see you at the jailhouse. So the way I take that is, when I get random scenes in my head, hopefully you're not squabbling with someone or somebody around you is squabbling with someone. I don't know if it's like a legal battle or some legal issues or somebody threatening legal action. I don't know why I would get something like that so random. All right. So who gives a heck? Who gives a shoot? Okay. I don't know why I just got that. So for some of you, that could indicate in the next 6 months, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or well, it was right between the Cancer and the Gemini. So Gemini, take this too. You're probably thinking, no, I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that. But it's right between the two. So I'm going to have to say, for some of you, there could be something about legal battles or legal issues or having a battle with someone or somebody has to threaten legal action or something like that. All right. Hopefully it's just a threat. Okay. Well, that's one of my favorite lines from Nene when she says, well, I see you sitting right beside me, boo boo. Me and you gonna sit in jail together and both smoke Newport cigarettes and put on our wigs, boo. I just thought that was the funniest thing. So for some of you, I don't know why I got that. Another one I like is when she said, when Kim says, cheers, biatch. She goes, you better watch those B words, baby. You better watch those or you end up over in the ocean. I love that part. I just think that's hilarious. But I don't know why I got that. But some of you watch out for some legal shit. All right. Oh, stuff. Sorry. Legal stuff. Sorry. I got to stop cussing. Who's asking me what? Can Tyler do what? 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go to my predictions sometimes come true. Don't knock it until you at least see how it goes. Cancer, let's go to you now. Everybody on Cancer, right? Okay. Lord, we're gonna be here all day. This is taking forever. All right. All right. I just got 212. Some of you could either have something to do with the New York area, or you may meet someone from New York, or it could be a trip to the north. 212 is New York, correct? It's got 212. All right. All right, let's do this. Cancer, let's go. Cancer, okay. First 3 cards are for single Cancers and predicting. Give me the next 6 months for single Cancers. Next 3 cards. Or sorry, the first 3 cards. Then the next set of 3 cards are for ones that already have a connection and they want to know how it could go. All right. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, you're amongst those Geminis that when you give your all, they don't appreciate it. But when you pull back, Cancer, or not Gemini, Cancer. You're amongst those ones, you do give your heart, but people take advantage of it, right? I'm going to clarify yours real quick. There is a connection. I'm hating that these readings are not predicting more long-term stuff. I'm noticing a theme here. I really want to see y'all have long-term stuff, but if I'm not seeing it for the general, but that's not to say none of you want to experience it, but this is just a general read. So you're going to close yourself off. You could even have a connection where it don't work and you just decide to close yourself off. All right, coming towards you. A water sign, King of Cups reversed, air sign. For you same-sex attracted one, you're being highlighted too. Listen in. But for some of you, disregard that portion if you know you're not. I don't like other wieners. You don't go sucking on one or don't go licking on something. All right. What I do get is it's just not time. I actually see your year is filled with. It's almost like I'm gonna say the next year for you is like filled with. There's one that don't work out, but then there's one coming. You're gonna experience like connections not working, and almost like clockwork, another one comes in right when that don't work. So you may have a couple options in the next year or so. All right. Is it lagging for y'all? You may decide to cut someone out. I even get you like connecting with someone, but you realize the truth about them, and you decide to close off from them. And you may stay closed off. You may just decide to do your own thing or focus more on your work or your things you can control. All right. Is there a long-term thing? Mm-mm. Not yet. Not yet. All right. Let's go to ones that are already involved or in something. All right. So if you're already involved, how will that go for the next 6 months? A lot of sexuality there. Why the Strength reverse coming towards you? Fool reversed. They're going to stop trusting you because you're going to seem. This person thinks that you're going to end up with somebody else, or they have this suspicion that you're dealing with others because you're too attractive. Or this is like, well, this person, they feel like you're connecting with others. Cancer. Why does the Fool reverse keep coming out for the couples? Some of you, they actually may tell you they don't want this anymore because they don't trust you. Oh, this is so specific. Oh, why the Six of Pentacles reversed? Cancer, why am I getting you doing pretty good with yourself? I even get your looks doing good. Like you. Stop. This is for people that have a connection already involved. That's maybe why you're saying no to this, because you're probably sitting there single as a Pringle. Who would want you? That's what I want for the smart butt that just said that. Who would want you? They ask yourself that question. You don't even have to sit and respond to this. This is for people that are in a connection. Ain't no way you're in a connection already. Who would want you? All right? This is for ones that have a connection. How you saying no? Cancer, why am I feeling like, to a degree, for you ones that are coupled or in something, they're going to start feeling very insecure because they know that they're going to see you like looking good. They're going to think everybody wants you. Whether that's true or not, that you have all these things going on, they may just be insecure as heck. I just get this energy of a lack of equal give and take too. Like there's not enough equal give and take between you two. Take that as you want. I'm not really I don't care. All right. Okay. I'm being a butt, ain't I? Oh my God, I sound like a damn. I just do not sound right when I'm being censored. I do not sound right censored. I sound like so PG. I can't stand it. All right, so PG. Maybe that's why people don't want to watch me no more. They like to see the more raw one. But I can't. It's not my choice. YouTube said stop it, or they didn't say it to me like directly, but they've demonetized people that are using harsh language. So I can't call y'all all kinds of witches anymore. All right, or witches or snitches. All right. Because they will demonetize me, and I need money. Money's the only thing that makes me happy. All right. Okay. All right. What's coming up for Cancer as far as their career and money? You can't hear me. You can't hear me. Give me 3 cards for self-employed people, self-employed Cancers. All right. You're going to actually hire someone. Some of you also could go back into the workplace, you self-employed people. If not, you're actually hiring someone to help you. All right. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Also, you're going to be dressing like really good. You're going to get a new wardrobe as well. You're going to start looking the part of what you're doing self-employed. All right. You also are going to have another company that wants to like collab or buy something off of you or something like that. Or just want to like, they could even like advertise you or promote you. Could even be like a sponsor of some sort. All right, I'm not sure how that's going to play out. All right, let's look at ones that are already employed. by someone. All right. How are things going to turn out for you? Follow up. Some of you may have to remind your job that you deserve more. All right. Remind them that you deserve more, even if it's subtle. Just like ask them, is there something else you can give me or more pay? Like follow up if you have to. I'd also watch your spending because you have overspending as well. All right. Some of your job is more focused on lining their pockets and not yours. All right. Save for a rainy day. You also have the unemployment. I'm not sure if there's a layoff or something, but don't take that if you know that's not possible. But I get you also have benefits. Either your current job's going to get better benefits, or you may find a job with better benefits as well. It's all over the place. There's no storyline. It was all over the place, Cancer. Let's go to your general portion now. Let's see what's going to happen for you in general. Okay, here we go. Yeah, YouTube is there. Okay, I even saw a video where they actually turned off the monetization to this gaming channel because he had graphic content, even though it was just video games. Like he has like 2 million plus subscribers, and he got demonetized. They turned off his whole entire channel. They didn't delete it, but they turned off the monetization. I'm not important. YouTube don't think I'm important. They'll do the same thing to me if I keep it up. And I ain't even at 2 million. I'm only at 500,000. If they'll do that to somebody with 2 million, imagine what they'll do to me. So here we go. Can y'all hear me? Why do they keep saying I'm lagging? Folks, am I lagging or what? I'm right near the freaking the Wi-Fi router. 5 bars. And I have to have fast internet because of my theater. It runs off the internet. I never have a problem watching movies in 4K. So why would it have a problem streaming this in 1080p? That doesn't make any sense. All right. All right. What's coming up in general for Cancer? I feel like I need to pull 9 cards. I don't know why, Cancer, but in general, what's happening for you in the next 6 months? Okay. Lord, I get some of you being super tired or like feeling like nothing. Let's see 1 second. You will also try to get out more or not be as homebound. All right. So you may find that you're wanting to go out more, even if you don't, you'll have an urge to go out more, even if you don't actually get out. All right. There's also a return of someone that you're not interested in anymore. You're actually going to have a point where somebody that you used to be super interested in, all of a sudden they're wanting to show interest. All of a sudden you're like, I don't even interest that. You don't even interest me no more. Can I get that happening for you as well? What does the 9 of Wands reverse here for? You're also getting over past hurts. Why am I getting people that hurt you before that you were like hecka interested in at one time? Now you're the one going, I'm not even interested in that no more. It's like the people that you want all of a sudden wanting you, and you're like, okay, I don't even want you no more. That type of energies. I feel like some of you will get some type of retribution, or I don't know if that's the word for it, like redemption, retribution, whereas people that you wanted so highly at one time, you may actually encounter them, and you're able to turn them down, or you're not as interested as you once were. All right. What other events? Let's see what other events may pop up for Cancer. I'm also getting a new job, or somebody offering you a job. Are you getting a job that you want? All right. Why am I getting some of you switch your job up, like getting a whole nother profession, job, or something like that as well? All right. I even just got the word move in my head. Some of you could move. All right. I didn't get the card of moving, but in my head, I literally got move. All right. So some of you, some stomach issues, like indigestion or stomach problems as well. I just got in my head your mother trying to be more around you. I don't know why I got that. So take that or leave it. Trying to be more in your presence. All right. Oh, who gives a shoot? All right. Let's go to Leo now. Oh, no. Let's go to the yes or no. I always forget the yes or no. I'm still getting used to actually asking this. Okay, here we go. What is coming up for okay, Cancer, think of your question in your head. Ask in your head, will that happen in the next 6 months? So what Cancer's asking, will that happen in the next 6 months? without a doubt. So absolutely, without a doubt. Can't see it, but it says without a doubt. Everybody's getting a lot of yeses for next 6 months. All right. Okay, so yes, without a doubt. Okay. But Tyler, I asked if the aliens were going to land. They're going to land in the next 6 months. Not stuff like that, you fool. Jesus, did you even make it to the damn thing 3rd grade or what? No, because somebody got smart with me yesterday. They said, well, I asked this, and there's no way that's going to happen. Then why would you ask it? Why would you ask that question? They said it in the comments. It was some stupid question that only a stupid person with a stupid sense of humor and a stupid common sense with a stupid low IQ score would ask such a stupid thing. This is what happens when you can't cuss. You got to resort to saying stupid a million times. Talking about I forgot what they had said, but they said something smart like, "There ain't no way what I asked is going to happen because I asked this." I'm like, well, why would you ask that? What idiot? Oh, here we go. All right, let's go to Leo now. You're just trying to be important. You're trying to be smart, and you're trying to be important. All right. Okay, let's do this. They kill me with that childish stuff. Clearly. All right. All right. Let's go to Leo now. All right. I just got something about reality TV. Either you're going to get more into reality TV, like watching it. Some of you could end up like applying for reality TV for a small portion of you. Well, that's right up the Leo's alley. They love attention. The cards are the attention hoggers. I can't say WHOR anymore. I ain't going to put the E on there because they'll demonetize. But you know how Leos are attention hogs. So some of you could get into reality. Okay. Let's go to Leo now. First 3 cards are for singles. What will happen for my single Leos in the next 3 months? The next set of 3 cards will be for ones that are already involved or connected. All right. At Virgo, I'm gonna take an intermission. All right, and kind of, because I need to. First of all, I want to take my energy. That's why I didn't take my energy stuff. I'm sitting on here without no coffee, no. Lord, Tyler, no wonder you were so blah. What do you want me to do, single Leos? You want me to come over there and you want me to be your life coach? You're going to end up in a relationship, but you got to open up a little bit more. How dare you ask me questions? Don't ask me nothing no more. Tyler, when are you going to do the Leo read? Tyler, when are we going to find love? How's somebody going to find love with you when you don't even open your mouth, you idiot? All right? 7 of Wands. Absolutely, you're ridiculous. Let me tell you why I'm yelling. Your outcome's marriage. Absolutely ridiculous. Not that you're going to get married or find something close to marriage, whether it's a marriage or not. It's just that you're so stupid. See, I can't really say my insults, so I have to resort to these 3rd grade insults. Just go along with it. Because believe me, if I could cuss, you'd be all kinds of witches and snitches and just everything that rhymes with witch and switch and ditch and glitch and all that stuff. All right? Ridiculous. Let me tell you why I think you're ridiculous. You are a person that is guarded. You're not opening. 7 of Wands is what you're doing. Coming towards you is somebody that's really going to want you. 10 of Wands. You're going to give them a hard time. You like to play hard to get. Yes. Yes. You like to play hard to get, don't you? Say yes. Say I'm right. Absolutely. Everybody say yes. That's a Leo that's single. Yes, I do like to play hard to get because I like to be important. Say it. Say it. Tyler, you're being extra. True. But that don't negate the fact that you're somebody that wants to be important, though. I can snap and clip and clap and all I want, but that still don't negate the fact that you're trying to be important in that. If you keep up with this holier than thou's, I don't know if it's that or if it's more like you always want validation that they're still wanting you. Like, I do think this person's into me, but let me throw a curveball. Let me play a game to see if they'll still chase me out. Stop it. You're going to end up alone and watching me. Isn't that the goal to get off of this channel? Especially how I'm acting right now. You're definitely going to think twice, like maybe I should open up. That way I don't have to sit and watch this idiot all the time. Well, then open up a little bit more and stop being important. Because what I feel is there's a person coming towards you that's going to see you as a burden, but What's so strange is I feel like you're going to end up, your outcome is this. That's why I'm saying this. I love this in a singles read. This is like the next step card. This is like relationships. It can be marriage. All right. Stop being important and stop with the games. Don't tell me you don't do it. Stop with the games. You're going to end up running people off instead of bringing them towards you. You're going to run them off. Stop with the childish games. Well, let me just act like this and see if they'll still chase me. Let me act like I don't like them anymore. Let me pretend I forgot to text them. Let me forget that we went out last night, and I'll pretend I don't remember anything we said the night before. Stop with the childish games, or you're going to end up single, alone, and with a cat and a rocking chair. Bye, see ya, have a good one. Stop trying to be important. You will find something, marriage potential, all right? I don't know if it's in the next 6 months or if it's just saying it's coming. Stop with the show. Stop being important. Well, couples, that's not a good outcome. That's not a good outcome. Okay, couples. 8 of Cups is the outcome. That's the card of walking away. You may walk away from your person. I don't know why that keeps coming out today for the couples. The 8 of Cups. I don't know why. So there must be like an astrological thing going on. What's happening that has you walking away? Some of you may get tired of how detached they are from you, or you may detach from them, and they get tired of it. Somebody may walk away because of a lack of emotion being expressed anymore. I'm also getting like there could be, I hope it's not a situation involving more than 2 people, because there's like too many court cards, which has a small spread. All right. Some of you, that's why they walk away, because of that, or you do. Just look out for that. I don't want to go too in depth for that. That's not my specialty, or coupled people. So, all right. Let's go to career and money. Let's do this. Excuse me. Well, call me extra all you want. Extra, read all about it, but you still watching. You know what I'm saying? You made that reading more than what it was. You seen something totally different. You seen something I didn't even say. I was talking about green, but you're seeing red. All right. I was talking about white, but somehow you're mentioning black. What are you talking about? You seeing? I ain't gonna point you out because you're trying to be important. You read into that. What was that about? You seeing something I didn't even say. All right. I was talking about potatoes. You was talking about broccoli. All right. What are you doing? All right. Okay. Let's do this. Career. First 3 cards for the ones that are self-employed. For Leos, first 3 cards of that. Okay. What about for the ones that work for someone? The next set of 3 cards for Leo. No, I've not done Capricorn. No, I've not. Self-employed changes on the up, basically. Payday, increasing your finances. Your business will be doing good. Also, you're going to get benefits for yourself, or either if you have employees, you'll get benefits for them. If you don't have employees, some of you could get an employee or hire one. I've been getting that for a lot of people. Or you'll get benefits for yourself. Like maybe you'll have insurance for your job, or something about insurance or something like that. Just keep that in mind. All right. Ones that work for a place. You have job offer. For you ones where you have a background, I'm just going to be very vague with this. It won't affect you like you think it does. If you don't have a background, don't take that. I don't feel like it'll affect, for the ones that do, it won't affect you like you think it does. All right. But I do see a new job for you. So whether you're already at something, some of you that already had a job, I feel like you're going to get a new offer, a new position with that job. All right. But for you ones where you're looking for something new, it's coming in the next 6 months. I get a new job. And I feel like they won't do as many checks on you as a normal job would, whether you have a pass or not. I just feel like I feel like your next job is a less strict or more relaxed. What I want to say. All right. I don't know why I got that. I'll just leave it at that. All right. Let's go to your general now. What can you tell me? What can you tell me? I think I'm doing pretty good trying to center myself. I didn't think I could do it. And I'm doing it. Hey, moderators, moderators, even though I appreciate my moderators, make sure you are not blocking people, all right? Or only block the ones that are actually trolling, all right? Not ones that you may think are trolling. Like, if you have concrete proof they're trolling, get rid of them, all right? But if they're not doing much, hey, Esme Carr, how you doing? Good man's in here. Good man. Well, good man. If you timestamp, I don't mind if you don't. If you want to take a day off, that's fine. But if you do timestamp, when you do it where it's like Aries, I don't like to ask him to do nothing because he does so much. But when you do it where it's like single, coupled, all right. But I'm doing singling. I'm doing categories. If you don't worry about it. I'll do it. I don't mind doing it. All right. I don't like asking you for nothing because you do so much. All right. Okay. What is coming up in general for Leo? Love you too, Leah. Thank you so much. And you know, YouTube, did y'all get that notification from YouTube that views are down today? Let me say this real quick before I go to Virgo, before I go to Leo's general. Okay, there was a subscriber that sent me a blog post by YouTube in the Creator Studios app where it said that views are down. And in the comments, you see people comment like, yeah, my views are down like crazy. And YouTube is saying they're going to investigate why the views, it says real-time views are down. Because I woke up panicking this morning because Aries, Taurus, and Gemini read I did yesterday had the lowest views I've ever had. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm falling off. No. And then, so she sent me a link where it said that their views are down. So for you YouTubers out there, don't panic if your views are kind of suffering. All right. So I just got my head, Leo. They're still going to take pictures of my derriere in the magazine. Watch that don't send no wiener pics or don't send no coochie woochie pics. All right. Or don't send anything that you don't want shared because you may have to watch somebody that may share stuff of yours. All right. All right. Who gives a shoot? All right. All right, Leo, let's go to your general now. Oh my God, this is going to take forever. Already an hour in. We're only on Leo. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I need to take a little bitty mini break after Leo, and I'm going to come back to Virgo. No move. I just got something about no move. You may think you're moving, but you won't, or you're going to have a delayed trip or travels, all right? I don't know what that means. I'm also getting somebody to try to apologize to you, come back to apologize or sticks with you and tries to work it out with you. Don't accept any false apologies from anybody. You want to get a new home, but when you do, it's local. When you get a place, it's local, not far away, or it's not as far as you think it would be, all right? Why am I getting somebody also apologized to you? It's false. Don't accept it. Somebody's being fake, all right? So if they come back, even if they're not literally apologizing, if they're coming back in a very apologetic tone, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't give it any time of day, all right? What other events will come up for Leo? Unexpected expenses. You're going to have bills that pop up or like red light tickets or tickets you get in the mail or unexpected like bills through the mail. All right. Why does this keep coming out? Background check reversed. Okay, I'm going to say something. If you have a past, it won't affect you like you think it will. No, it won't. It won't. I promise you it won't. But I also want to say for some of you that employ people, let's say you're self-employed, make sure you're doing background checks. Well, I want to say, why does the background check keep coming up? So some of you know your past won't come back to haunt you. All right. Hell, some of you need to do background checks on your lovers. All right. Just saying. All right. But I don't know why it keeps coming out. Or you'll be fine. I also have resign or retire. So some of you, maybe it's in the next 6 months, you may think about doing something else for work. All right. What I feel. So let's go to your yes or no 8-ball question. Then I'm going to take a little small intermission. I will be right back. All right. Okay, Leo, think of that question in your head, and I want you to form this question in the form of, will this happen for you in the next 6 months? So ask your question in your head and ask if it's going to happen in the next 6 months. Let me shake it really good. Will this happen? Whatever Leo's asking, will it happen in the next 6 months? It says, cannot predict now. So the way I interpret that is, it's just like something that it may actually have a very weary timing around it. I'm not saying no and I'm not saying yes, but whatever you're asking, it can't predict it now. Maybe it's like there's no time frame to it. Like maybe it's something that's the way I take it. Like it may not happen in the time you want it is the way I take it. What else for Leo? It says, reply hazy, try again. Oh my God, it's not answering your question. Yeah, okay. I don't take that as a no. What I get, you got two. Look, the 8 ball is like trying to be important. The 8 ball is trolling today. It just gave you two of the same answer, two different answers, but meant the same thing. Reply hazy, try again, and then the other one said can't predict now. So whatever you asked, it's not that it's not going to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen in the time you want it to, or it may be kind of delayed. Is the way I take that. All right. So bye. See ya. All right, let's go on an intermission. I will be right back. I'm just going to take a quick break. My back is kind of hurting. I will be. I'm back. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go to Virgo. I had to take a little bit of break to get my coffee. All right. Okay, because I was I was running low on energy. All right. Okay, let's do this. I will be doing super chat questions at the end. Send your super chat $100 or more after the Pisces, during the Pisces reading. I'll get you at the Pisces, all right? Don't send it now because it'll get lost. It's lost. Okay, here we go. But I will be doing them after that. Okay, let's do this. I'll do maybe 3 or 4. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Virgo. All right, what's coming up for Virgo? All right, I feel like I need to freestyle yours. I don't know why. So what's coming up for single Virgos in the next 6 months? Options. You may even ignore people that are showing you attention or affection. Stop with that. If you want something, what's your outcome in love? You're going to have somebody return. You're going to have this like thing that keeps returning, or this situation that keeps returning. All right, 2 of Swords. Why? You're going to be very indecisive whether you want to open up to anybody or stay closed off. So you're going to be in control of your own destiny. Like, okay, if I'll open up when I want to, Or if I want to open up, I'll open up. I don't have to. It's kind of like that type of energy. Like I don't have to if I don't want to. All right. Who's trying to connect with you? Page of Wands. It could be your age or older. A fire sign for some of you. You got somebody trying to connect with you. Somebody that's a little bit younger or is act like a young, like I get you'll have an on and off connection too. One that keeps popping up. And who is the person that keeps popping up? Describe who they are. They're offering you like emotions. They're trying to offer you. You may have turned them down before, or you gave off the impression you didn't want to deal with them time and time again. All right. Like do the things they were doing. But I do get people. What I get is new connections, but I also get a connection trying to get a resurgence out of you. All right. And I get you being indecisive about both, whether new or old. All right. What I feel. That's my prediction for you. All right. So yes, you'll have options, but I kind of get you being super indecisive about options. All right. So you got them. Look out for a fire and earth. A little bit of air here too. Water's every sign's here. It don't matter. What about ones that are already involved? What about ones that are already involved? Making things right. Justice card. Hopefully not no divorce type situations. If it's not saying that, it's just saying you two will work through things. All right. Also get you two being more open with your communication. All right. Your person also has a hard time being emotional or expressing it. They may try to attempt to be more expressive. They feel you pulling back. All right. They will try to be more expressive, let things out. They'll try to work on it more by being more expressive. So you may see a more vulnerable, open side to them. All right. But I'm also getting some of you for a small, tiny portion. There could be something about a divorce. Only, well, Todd, I ain't married. Well, then that ain't for you, is it? That's for ones that could be. Not for you. You trying to be important. Come on now. All right. All right. So let's go to career messages, career and money. All right. What is coming up for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Give me 3 cards for self-employed. You could actually invest in a home or a car. You're getting the keys to something. You may get the keys to an actual big purchase. Also vacation. Some of you also may find a place you want to live where you'll go on vacation. You'll like where that place is and you want to live there permanently. If not, I just get a big purchase, possibly new keys to something, jingling keys. Also get for some of you just a vacation. All right. Doesn't have to, yeah. I get you looking at your performance and trying to perfect your performance even more. All right. You also have credit repair. So some of you are going to be very focused on paying off debts or repairing your credit if it needs repairing, that is. What about for ones that work for somewhere? What about that? What about the ones that work for somewhere? Overtime. You're going to be asked to do overtime or the job you get or the job you're at. Excuse me. Sorry about that. They're asking you to do overtime. All right. And as a result, you'll have more money to spend, which is great. So lots of overtime coming with that job. All right. Also spending. Don't apply for anything. It'll get denied. All right. Like loan wise. Some of you, I get something about you having a hard time asking them for more of a position or a better standing there and they deny it. But I get you getting overtime or something like that as well. All right. Let's go to your general now. Tyler, you're being too fast. That's all I'm getting, folks. What do you want me to do? Make up stuff? All right. Give me a general. What's coming up in general? Give me 9 cards for events that may play out for, I think something about a car. Burr, burr. Horn sound. In my head, I'm getting the horn sound. All right. Or you're doing something to your car. All right. Or something like that. Watch out for the oil. It could be like an oil spill. All right. Something like an oil. It's all about your work. All right. All about your work. I get things work-wise going good. I still get something about somebody from your past trying to pop up and apologize because they feel like there's unfinished business between you two. All right. Somebody that you would like to avoid or you know you need to avoid. I don't know why I keep getting that. It keeps coming out. All right. Get a lot of you just focused on work. I'm also getting your sex life may improve. There may be more sexual, either somebody you're with or if you're not with somebody, there may be a sexual thing that pops up that you could at least have sex. All right. 4 of Pentacles. I get you also working and saving and working. All right. I keep getting something about people trying to apologize to you, Virgo. Who is wanting to apologize and why? Who is wanting to apologize and why are they apologizing? Let's see. The Shrink card. Because they were holding back before. The person that wants to apologize is somebody who was in and out of your life. They tend to be in and out. Knight of Wands reversed. Could be a fire sign, particularly Leo. Don't have to be, but are coming up as a fire sign. That may be why they're so fickle. Maybe they have fire placements. All right, maybe they're just in and out. They can't sit still. Whoever it is can't sit still. It says the reason they're apologizing because they were holding back before, or they knew that they owed you an apology and they haven't been doing it. And now they're just going to let you know. I think they knew they had an apology, but they were too egotistical to apologize. Who gives a shoot? All right. Let's go to your, let me do one more general spread and then I'm done. All right. I don't want to leave you with a short read. But that's what it's telling me. Look out for people trying to work their way back into your life, Virgo. All right. Okay. Some of you could get into cryptocurrency. Take that or leave that. All right. What else could you get into? Let's see. You're doing a lot. We're going to see what. Training. Some of you could either entertain possibly going back to school or taking classes for things. All right. Some of you that could do a class. You could, like, especially if you have something you can teach, maybe you will. I'm also getting some of you at some point getting into selling or real estate or thoughts of it, something like that. Or you could, like, some of you could end up getting a house, what I feel, or something about a house. Hell, I don't care if you have one already. You could get a second one. For you ones that want a house, maybe that's a possibility for you. All right. So I don't care. All right. Let's go to yes or no now. Your reading was all over the place. I couldn't stick with it. Wouldn't let me stay on one storyline. It kept going from one extreme to the next. Virgo, ask your most burning question and ask in your head, will it happen in the next 6 months? So will this, with whatever Virgo's asking in their head right now, will that happen in the next 6 months? I can't read it. 1 second. Outlook, not so good. So not a definite no, but it's not looking good for now. So not kind of like reassess what you want to do, or kind of maybe time to go towards something else, or maybe someone else or something else. All right. So, or change your strategy or something, do something. All right. So, which, oops, almost which. Let's go to Libra now. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's go. Here we go. What's so funny, Virgo, is you're the only one that got a no answer. Everybody else was getting yes. You got actually no, because Leo got reply is hazy, not right now. Kept getting the same answers. That's good. I think the magic 8 ball is actually something that works. I'm starting to believe. Will I ever be a multimillionaire? 8 ball. Reply hazy. Try again. I already made $1 million. What do you mean? I've already made $1 million. Well, will I ever be on a reality TV show? Will I ever be on a reality TV show? Sometimes it doesn't want to shuffle, but cannot predict now. You dang big bloated thing, you. Okay, but this thing, let me tell you, I've been asking it stuff, and the stuff actually comes true, or it gives the right answer to things. It's kind of creepy. All right, so all right, I guess that I'm not gonna. Will this channel stay relevant? I'm scared to ask this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. You may rely on it. What? Oh, that gives me a little bit of, oh my God, that gives me so much. Look, it says you may rely on it. Listen to that. That means I can rely on it. I can rely on this channel remaining relevant. That gives me so much, like, even though it's just a toy, I don't care. I love you, 8 ball. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Brit Girl sent me this. Thank you. Oh my God. It says you may rely on it. So I can rely on this channel actually remaining relevant. All right. Thanks, 8 ball. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. All right. Let's go to Libra. All craziness aside. Woo. That makes me feel so much better. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I was thinking about you, Indigo, because I was like, Indigo said that, and look. It said, and it didn't just say yes. It said you may rely on it, which means you can rely on it and on it working for you. All right. That's crazy. That thing is actually really crazy accurate. I've asked it questions and it was the stuff comes true. All right. Watch the sale of 8 balls go through the roof. Watch. Watch. Not saying I'm important. All right. Oh, I like that question. But 1 second, Libra. I'm gonna go to you in a second. 1 second. Give me a second. I've been doing good. All right. But watch the sell of the 8 ball go through the roof. Like, because I do advertise. Like, my thing is, I didn't realize how important my words were until I remember when I used to use the Zaria board. I shoot you not. Remember the Zaria Ouija board that I used to use on this channel? Okay. When I started using that, the sell of Zaria boards went to none. Like when I say none, I mean eBay had none left to sell because at one point they had a bunch on there for sale, right? So I started using Zaria, and people kept seeing her. Next thing I know, I look at eBay, all the Zaria boards were gone. We're going. So I do have the ability to sell. It's kind of crazy. So, but there's more Zarias on there. I've checked it since. There's a few more on there. But when I had it on here, it was sold out on eBay. Because that's the only place you can get it is eBay. So, all right, Libra, let's go to you, which starts at 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 29 seconds. All right. So for Libra, singles. Give me the first 3 cards for singles. I feel like I need to freestyle yours too, Libra. Let's see. Singles. You have a hard time speaking up or talking to people. You're afraid to approach people. All right. Coming towards you. Maybe that may be wrong what I just said, but okay, here we go. You won't be in a relationship per se. There will be a connection where it's like a little bit of a like flingy thing. I'm sorry, that's coming out for everybody. I don't know why I'm not seeing outcomes of relationships. The only one that got it was what? Who was it? Gemini? Was it Gemini? Who was it that got that really good singles read? I forgot. You will be all about your money and your career. Your money and your career will be more important to you in the next 6 months, single Libras. You won't be in a relationship, but you will be more focused on being single and all about your work or money. You will connect with someone, but they're not somebody that's going to go the full 9 yards with. It feels like it'll be something that you can just entertain. Like, what will this connection bring exactly? Like, what will it consist of or bring? Give me 2 cards. 2 of Swords reversed. Like, it'll have a potential to get off the ground, but it won't. And why not? Because of communication. You're not going to like the way they speak or communicate. That'll be one thing that turns you off. Some of you will hate the fact they don't really reach out as much, or their communication is not consistent. All right. So that's my prediction for you. I'm sorry it's not what you wanted to hear, but I'd rather tell you the truth instead of having you believing something's going to happen. I hope that reading don't come true for you. I hope you get the love of your life. But for a lot of you, I don't see it. What about for ones that are already in a relationship, though? Let's see. I just got, even though she knows she's misunderstood. Hoodoo voodoo. Hoo da na na. Oh, some of you are going to change your fashion. What does Donatella's song mean? This is for you, Liv. I don't know what that means. What? All right. It starts off. I am so fab. All right, check out. I'm blind. I'm skinny. I'm rich. And I'm a little bit of a bitch. You're going to be all about your fashion or clothes. I'm not saying you're going to be some fashion star. What I'm saying is you may start to focus more on your appearance, your hairstyle. Maybe you're going to do something with your hair. All right. What do you want to wear this spring? What do you think is the new thing? What do you want to wear this season? All right. Something about the way stuff you wear. You may update your wardrobe. And you could even take trips out of country, small portion. That doesn't mean everybody. But what I take from that is most likely you're going to do something about your looks or your hair. All right. And I'm rich and I'm a little bit of a, you could even make more money in the next 6 months. Your money may increase. And I'm a little bit of a bitch. That's what I get. So look out for that. All right. My favorite part of that song when she goes, walk down the runway, but don't puke. It's okay. You just had a salad today. Oh, that's a message for you. You will be focused on the way you eat too. And it's okay if you indulge in food a little bit more than what you're going to do. Like a lot of y'all being really self-conscious about food. Keep in mind, I predict through songs. You may think it's funny now and you're sitting there laughing and giggling. But this is a message, folks. Walk down the runway, but don't puke. It's okay. You just had a salad today. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to be very conscious about the way you eat or the amount you eat, and you'll beat yourself up when you eat too much. But it's okay. You just had a salad today. All right? So something like that. You know what I feel? You're going to be very vain about certain things, about the way you look, how you look to the outside world, the way you dress, your hair. I do get you being very self-conscious about that. All right. Who gives a shoot, right? Okay. All right. Let's do Libra now. Libra's career. We're doing your career and money, right? Career and money. All right. Don't negate the read. Don't do it. Don't negate it. This is a 6 months out. You don't know how you're going to be feeling in 6 months. What about for self-employed competition? You're going to have people trying to come for your gig or copying you. You're going to be focused on repairing your credit as well, self-employed. All right. Ooh, you spend a lot too. Watch your spending because you have overspending. All right. Now, you will have people that are trying to copy what you're doing, self-employed. Like you'll do something and they'll try to copy it and try to make it better. All right. But you're going to be, look at this. You keep pulling vain cards. A lot of y'all are going to be focused on the way you look. All right. I get you also updating your wardrobe. And you'll do everything to do it better than your competitors. You know, something about self-employed, your competitors will be of significance. All right, is what I feel. So people that are doing what you're doing, you're competing with them. But I feel like you'll be on top because you do it better or you look better doing it. Is the way I take it. All right. So people will come to you for what you're putting out there. If that makes any sense. Something about people trying to copy you or competing with you. All right. So let's go to ones that have a job that are not self-employed. What about non-self-employed people, ones that have a job with somebody else? Creativity. What I got is they're going to see your creativity. They're going to see that you can bring something better to the company or the business, all right? So keep doing what you're doing. Also, don't be afraid to add your input to things or give your opinion to things. Because I'm getting, for some of you, a job like recognizing how valuable you could be to them. They may like try to promote you or overtime. You're going to be doing a lot of overtime, but why is it telling me your creativity or what I don't care if you're flipping burgers, you're going to flip the hell out of them really good or whatever it is that you're doing. I get that you're going to be recognized for your creativity. So if you have like opinions about your job, how they could do better, don't be afraid to give them opinions because they may see that as like, oh, they could be good for this position or that position. All right. So don't be afraid to mention stuff. All right. Bye. See ya. So I'm saying, all right, let's go to your general now. You're going to be working overtime too. All right. Stop asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. If it's not yours, leave it for somebody else. Don't take the story if it's not yours. Don't take the story if it's not yours. Don't take the story if it's not yours. If it's not yours, leave it for somebody else. Don't take the story if it's not yours. Don't take the story if it's not yours. Don't tell you the story if it's not yours. Leave it for somebody else. Okay, yeah. All right. Don't take the story if it's not yours. Don't take the story if it's the reason I'm doing this because I just saw that smart comment. There's no need for that. That's why you don't take the story if it's not yours. All right. Okay. General, give me a general for a Libra. General information. Give me 9 cards. I just saw it, and from now on, I'm just going to start singing that song instead of what they want me to do is point them out and say, Susie, stop saying it's not yours. No, I'm just going to just give you a general reply. Don't take the story if it's not yours. I'm going to do that from now on. All right? Okay, here we go. Oh, I can tell you what else is annoying. I don't know if you meant that from me, so I'm going to let you slide. Don't you dare try to insinuate that I'm annoying, which is actually true. But I don't need you telling me that, all right? You choose to watch my annoying ASS, all right? So, okay. Give me a general energy for Libra, please. Okay, let's do this. They love to mess with me. All right. All right, let's do this. Get you just losing your mojo, but don't lose your mojo. A lot of y'all, you could stop a lot of your issues by not overspending, which is a reoccurring theme in every read, overspending. Watch your spending because you're no different than other signs. They're getting the same message. Y'all keep pulling my loss of money card, but I feel like a lot of y'all could control if you'd control your spending, you'd be fine. There wouldn't be no moments where you think you're going to be out on the streets panhandling, selling that, or that. You see what I'm saying? Don't. It's like, oh, your outcome is 6 of Wands. Anything you go through in the next 6 months where you think, can I keep this up? Or can I stay afloat? Will I stay afloat? Am I staying afloat? You will. Don't let little minor ebbs and flows make you think, oh, it's not going to, it's going down. That makes sense with me. I don't even have Libra in my chart, but that makes sense with me. You will be fine. There will be natural ebbs and flows, but don't make those little natural ebbs and flows make you think, oh, it's over, or I'm not going to be able to conquer what I want, or stay afloat, whatever the case may be. Yes, you will, because your outcome is amazing. There could be promotions, raises, or if you're self-employed, more of a status. All right, more status coming to you. I just see nothing but good, but don't let little minor ebbs and flows make you think, oh, well, I guess this is not for me, or I guess I'm not going to achieve anything, or I'm not going to achieve my dreams. No, it's just natural ebbs and flows. All right. Because I get you going through a moment. The first impression I got was you giving up or feeling like you don't have what it takes, or that you don't have because Magician reverses your overall theme. So you may feel like you're just like, okay, I don't have it, or I'm not going to keep this up, or I'm not going. Yes, you will, but just don't freak out. Like, calm the F down. All right. Calm your butt down. Who gives a shoot? All right. One last general spread, and I'm done. We're going to go to Scorpio. Okay. Panhandlers. Somebody said panhandlers make a lot of money. They do? Really? Well, I might go out on the Vegas Strip. That's like 15 minutes down the street. And I may just do like little on the street reads. I may do that. I'm not good at personal reads. I'm just too much anxiety to do personal reads. I'm always afraid I'm gonna be wrong. But I've thought about this, going out there and just setting up shop and just sitting there and having people come by and get read. Like, I'll pull maybe 3 cards per client and just tell them what I feel. Who gives a shoot? Now, you got loan approval. So some of you, if you try to get a loan for something, you would get approved, like a house, car, whatever it is, Libra. I'm also getting some of you got the resign or retire card. Some of you could look into hanging the towel up or doing something different for work. Doesn't mean you have to, but that's an energy that's there. Also get some of you possibly having 2 jobs or wanting to have a primary one and something else on the side that's making you some coin too. All right. So I just got for you people in the limelight, sponsorships or contracts for you ones that do something in the spotlight. If not, I just get for some of you, just take the first message. I don't know why I'm done. I'm not connected to these reads. All right. I'm an Aries. All right, let's go to Scorpio. No. Let's go to Libra's yes or no. I forgot. So Libra, I want you to right now ask your most burning question and ask in your head, will this thing that you are asking, will it happen in the next 6 months? So will whatever Libra is asking, will it happen in the next 6 months? Will it happen? Outlook is good. So yes. So as of right now, as it stands, free will is a B word, but as of right now, the outlook is good. So the course now is that it could get there. There could be some variables in it where it's like free will is a thing that could happen. But as of right now, yes. All right. So bye. See ya. Thank you, Chocolate Drop, for the feedback. Let's go to Scorpio now. Okay, here we go. I'm glad you liked the addition of the 8-ball, Brittany. Thank you for saying that. And that was a perfect gift, Britt Girl. It was a perfect gift. Okay. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Be right back. Babies. Give me 1 second, y'all. Dang, I'm sorry for all these interrupts. Sorry, 1 second. I'm back. Sorry. And it's Scorpio we're doing. Well, thank you, the world of life. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm getting the home together, Anna. All right, here we go. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm in Las Vegas thinking about who we used to be when we were younger and free. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, good. All right, let's do this. Tammy T, how you doing? All right, good to see you. Okay, let's do this. All right. Scorpio, what is coming up for single Scorpios in the next 6 months? Why did I get George Bush don't like black people? The way I take that is some of you, there may be something about race in a love thing. Now, I'm not saying that literally. Why would I get that before the singles read? So for some of you, there may be something about race that comes up in your love, whether it's somebody that of a different race, background, or maybe some of you end up falling for someone that's not your type, or people that are not your type trying to date you, all right, like of a different race that you don't normally date or something like that. Something about race could pop up for me to get that randomly, all right? All right, let's do this. What's coming up for singles? I loved when Kanye said that because it was so true. Hey, why do you get it? Look, he says some stupid stuff these days. He says, I think I ran into one of his family members one time, or his in-laws, one of the Kardashians, when she asked me if I did personal reads. That had to have been her, just like her. But it could have been a lookalike. But my thing is, he was so honest when he said that. Like when he said that on live TV, I thought it was about the funniest thing I've ever seen. You see how he acted during Hurricane Katrina, George Bush. You see how he acted. If it had been a bunch of other people of a different race out there, he would have responded just like that. Bye, see ya, have a good one. So I'm saying, all right, Scorpio singles, please. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So I thought that was about the funniest thing I ever seen. But everybody else was all offended by it. I'm like, no, it's kind of telling the truth. All right, here we go. All right, let's do this. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's go to Scorpio now. All right, let's do this. But Scorpio, some of you are going to have something to do with race and your love. There's something about race that is of significance. You let me know how that plays out for you. I don't know what race has to do with it, but it's got something like a background, race, religion, something like that. All right. Okay, singles. What's coming up for you? What's coming up for you? Major love past the next 6 months. If you find somebody that within that, will it happen? You could find somebody that it sticks with. You could. I'm gonna predict if you don't, I'm gonna give you multiple possibilities, Scorpio. If you don't find them in the next 6 months, you're on the path to finding them. It doesn't feel like something that's not going to happen for you. It feels like something that could happen, first of all, when you least expect it. But it feels like something that's more than likely going to happen. And if it's not in the next 6 months, I feel like it's a lot closer than you think it would be. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with that. Not leave you with it, but if it's not, okay, just hear me out. I do get an option, particularly next 6 months. What makes me kind of strange about it is that it says that they're going to be very in and out at first. But then when I asked in my head, you just heard me ask it, I said, well, will it blast? And I got, yeah. So if you connect with someone, specifically a fire or a water, but earth's here too. If you connect with someone like that, it may start off rocky, but it could lead to something. So I want to tell you, don't give up immediately on something that seems like it's shooty, I can't say the word, that it's bad at first. It could last. In the case that don't last, I want to tell you that there's a major lover coming in not too far after that. It feels like it's not something that's too far off, honestly. All right. So I'm gonna tell you that. Actually, let me pull up the Oracle card on that because I'd love to know what that's trying. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm so confused. It's telling me that if you run into somebody that it's kind of on and off with, that there could be something that actually ends up being connected between you two. But at first, it may seem very gloomy because it don't seem like it's working at first. All right. But in the case that that's not the case, I feel like whatever happens for you, you're headed towards something more long term. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Make sure you communicate clearly. All right. What you want with people. Like, don't leave them guessing. Be very, you see what I'm saying? Will it last with this person that's coming in? Could it last? I get it. Possibly could. And one more card. I feel like you got something heading to you. So if it don't work with, like I said, there's a lot of Scorpios that watch me. So obviously not all of you will experience the same thing. But a lot of y'all are not too far off from something major. All right. But I want to say your next connection may seem on and off at first, but it could improve over time. But also don't take people's bull at the same time. So really kind of act accordingly is what I want to say. I don't know why I'm getting all these. Yours are so mixed up. You know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and go to the next portion, which is the ones that have someone already. So for the ones that already have a connection, how will that work out? More cooperation. They're not going to like seeing you be successful. You're going to get successful. I'm going to give you a long-term prediction. You're going to do good at work or making good money. I think for some of you, they hate when your attention is not on them. It's not that they're jealous per se, but it's like they don't want to see. They feel like there's always something that's going to take you away from them. And they hate that threat. They may actually try to back away from you because you're a person. Let me tell you something specific. If you don't make sense with this, don't make it make sense. If some of you dealt with a two-timer, there may still be that. Be careful with them. But the other story I'm kind of getting is, oh my God, why am I getting you be successful? You that are in a relationship right now, right? And I feel like the person that you deal with, it's not that they don't. I can't explain it. It's like I don't think they hate you being a success, but they don't like anything taking the attention away from them. That's the problem. All right. So they may act very withdrawn or whatnot, but they don't want to see you pay attention to anything else but them. All right. Oh my God. Why would I get that? You think so, Libra Moon? Why would I get that though? That is so strange. Be aware you have a two-timer too, one that you know to be one. They could still be that way or have that like intention. Hopefully not. Sorry, all over the place. I'm not connected to that read. All right. Let's go ahead and go to your career and business portion. All right. I can't believe y'all stick in there still watching me after an hour and 40 minutes. That's crazy. That means y'all are dedicated to me. I appreciate y'all. Look, okay, self-employed. You got selling. You may sell a product or actually put out your own products. All right, or think about it. I'm also seeing something about your insurance or getting coverage like health, dental, some of you life insurance, something like that. Health benefit. Bye. See ya. Why am I getting money tree and selling? You're gonna be selling something, whether it's for somebody else. Some of you could be selling somebody else's product, like they pay you to promote it for them, or you're promoting your own thing and you're making money off of it. All right. Either way, you're selling something that's making you money, whether it's selling a product or you're selling yourself. Hell, like you're putting all your energy into this thing and it's going to sell. All right. So whether it's you selling yourself, like not like your body, like not that you're out there at a damn brothel. No, what I mean is you selling you. All right, is what I feel could benefit you. Like you are going to be the face. All right, the product, whatever it is. All right, who gives a shoot? What about for ones that work for a place? Let's see. But you got self-employed. That's a good read. So whatever you're putting out there is making hella money. All right. So every read's getting overtime. That's the repetitive theme. You always think I'm just reading off a script. No, it's because the cards repeat. All right. For ones that work for someone, I get overtime, but I also get, it's like you can't make enough money to get a debt. You got debt, unexpected income. So you will get unexpected income, but it's like as soon as you get ahead, something needs to be paid. You can't get out of the hole. Some of you want to pay stuff off, but you can't because it's like you just can't get ahead. You got overtime. I would say toward the end of the next 6 months, you're actually making a little bit more money. All right, is what I feel. There could be an increase in income, like a raise or just a little bit more money. But I get a lot of you having a hard time staying afloat. All right. Let's go to your general portion now. A lot of y'all, the reads are going to seem shorter because I'm doing categories. I'm not doing one big pool of information. I'm just doing categories. Obviously, I can't stay on every category for 5 minutes apiece. So it's going to seem brief because I'm doing multiple categories. Are you catching what I'm saying? Let's go to it. Scorpio, what's your general? Give me 9 cards for what is generally coming up for Scorpio for the next 6 months. For the next 6 months. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Woo! That's your overall energy. 10 of Swords. What? Something's harshly ending. I'm hoping some of you don't experience some tragic loss. I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not. I think it could be romantic related because this is a connection related. It's got to do with something that ended for you. Then you got these new people trying to show you attention. Something's going to end that you really like. And then you're going to have a hard time paying attention to the people that may actually be better for you. That's sad. Absolutely sad. Oh my God. What is going on with you? What are you doing? What I just got in my head is you're going to have love all around you, but you're focused on the wrong love situation. Outrageous. Why is a 10 of Swords here? Lovers got to do with a connection. You're going to have a connection end, and you're going to be focused on that one thing that ended, but you're not noticing what's around you. Don't tell me that's not true. Why do I feel like some of you could have ended up with somebody better, but you turned down the wrong ones? Yes. Nobody shows me anything. Don't sit in billions. There's like 8 billion people on the planet. You mean to tell me nobody showed you a bitch? Witch, please. Witch, please. Witch, please. Oh, gotta stop. I do get a relationship ending or one some of you have already experienced it, but it still carries over with you into the next 6 months. Some of you, it's something you're going to experience. Don't tell me I'm doing the most, which is true, so I can't really argue with that. Notice if you would kind of take your head out of your ass for a second, you would actually be able to notice that there's going to be people around you, but you're focused on the wrong one. A lot of y'all have a tendency to want what you can't have. You want the forbidden fruit. Absolutely. That's the truth. But Tyler, they ain't my type. Well, do you think you're a perfect 10 yourself? Do you think you somebody's Naomi Campbell or somebody's Cindy Crawford, 90s Cindy Crawford? Somebody's, who do you think you are? Don't you dare say that to me. What I get is for some of you, stop being focused on, stop giving the wrong people energy, and you'll notice the right people around you. All right? Don't tell me what's not true. It's the truth. All right? Notice, I do get something about a connection ending. Some of you, it's something that already has, and it's carrying over with you into the next 6 months. Hopefully, it's not predicting an ending. I hope your whole, look, literally, the main energy is 10 of Swords. That's the card of like betrayals, endings, backstabbing, all right? Stuff like that. 3 of Swords right next to it. Some of you, this person was involved with others. Or be aware of some two-timer that you're focused on, all right? So, Teresa, stay tuned, Teresa Brillex. Stay tuned. Already in the works. Already got it all. I got the machine running at this point, all right? Stay tuned. I hope they sell out too. That'll be a dream come true, and I can pay off this house. I hope that God that happens. God, please bless me, or somebody, angels, whoever's up there watching. Hell, whoever it is, spirit guys, I don't care. Just please bless me with that, please. All right, let's go to your 8-ball question now, Scorpio. 8-ball question. Don't tell me what I don't like. I don't like people that tell me what I don't like. All right, okay. Let's do this. Y'all just don't understand. I already got the ball rolling on the tarot, the deck. It's already rolled. I already got the supplier. Suppliers already sent me a quote and showed me exactly what I picked out. Has the receipt, the quote, everything. The box I picked out, the deck, the deck style, everything. All I need is the artwork. The only thing that's stopping it right now is the artwork. Stay tuned. I can't say much, but it's going to be it's going to be outrageous, basically. All right. Okay. That's all I'll say. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Send your artwork to here. If you now there is some I'm looking at. Don't think because I'm still trying to look for artists that I'm just discounting all the ones that sent. I got to have more of more examples. I got to make sure the artwork is perfect. All right. Send it to this if you know somebody that would. It's a higher job. I'm still looking. All right, here we go. All right, so for Scorpio, some of you could deal with a Leo in the next 6 months, Scorpio. For me to say Leo, so yes or no. Okay, for the question that Scorpio has in their head, is it a yes or a no for the next 6 months? Will that happen in the next 6 months? Yes or no? Let's see. Oh, it didn't show. It just kind of went to the corner. I hate when it does that. Okay, will this happen for Scorpio, yes or no? Outlook, let's see. Oh, it keeps moving. Outlook, not so good. So I'm gonna say no, or either maybe to no, but more likely no. All right, for that question you asked. All right, for the question you already asked. So, okay, because I need somebody that knows how to draw realistically. I don't mind a little bit of a cartoony edge, but it's got to be realistic for what I'm looking for. Because I'm going to set this tarot community on fire with the ideas I have. All right, we got to do something that's not been done, and I have something that's not been done. So that's the last tease I'll give you. All right, I'm not going to regurgitate a very similar looking deck that you've already seen. It may be somewhat redundant, but there's a detail that's never been done, and I'm going to do it. All right, so okay. Let's do this. That's all I'm going to say. No more. All right. Let's go to Sagittarius now. Let's go to Sagittarius. And I hope these bitches sell out to shut my haters down. I hope I get the biggest payday. And guess what I'm doing? I'm going to ship them all. I have a giant garage. I'm going to put them all in my garage. I'm going to do a workshop. I'm going to have a factory in my garage. I already called my mother. She says, as soon as they ship in, I'll be done. She said, fly me down and I'll help you ship them out. She said, and I said, okay. She said, we'll ship them all out. And I'm going to pay my mama. So literally, this is going to be done. I'm going to get y'all a product out there. All right. As soon as I find the perfect artwork, already got the supplier waiting on me to give them the artwork, and it's done. All right. So, stop asking me questions. Stop asking me questions. Okay, let's go. All right. Sagittarius. Don't you think I know that? Do you not think I know that? Do you think I'm stupid? All right. You got to pay the artist too. Don't ever try to insinuate I'm going to try to get free art. No, I'm paying them good. The reason why I'm being very indecisive, I should say, is because I don't want to. My fear is getting an artist that, first of all, will get offended if I give a few critiques like, I don't like how that was drawn. Like, draw it better. Because I don't like giving people direction. And I know how it feels when people critique your work. So I hope that whoever artist I stick with will be okay if I say, well, could you do that a little bit better? It's not really what I have in mind. And I don't want them trying to pop off because I'll pop right back off. And I'm afraid of hiring the wrong one that ends up becoming a nightmare. And believe me, I pay good. I'm not a cheap ass. I pay for when somebody does something for me, I pay them. All right. So don't think I'm cheap. I just bought my mama a $2,000 worth of washer and dryers. Do you think I'm cheap? Literally, the gifts I gave when my mama and aunt came into town, they had 2 iPads sitting on their beds. One for my aunt, one for my mother. Brand new iPads. I ain't cheap, so don't sit there and try to insinuate I'm cheap. You know how the housewarming gifts, when you bring guests over, you give them like a gift bag? They didn't get a gift bag. They got iPads, iPad Pros, the top of the line. All right, one each, sitting on their bed, and $200. I ain't cheap. All right. So don't even try that. How dare you even insinuate that I would try to get somebody to work for free? How dare you, Sagittarius? Don't sit there and say I've interrupted you because I ain't even started you. Why are you saying I've been interrupting you when I ain't even started you? How can I interrupt something I ain't started? All right. Okay. So let's do Sagittarius. All right. Okay. And then if you want to know, if you think that I'm cheap, I bought my sister a $1,000 gaming computer. She called and said, God, I wish I had a gaming computer for my Sims game. And so what I did was, I didn't tell her. I got off the phone with her. So I bought her a $1,000 gaming computer, right? A little bit over 1,000. And so I called Mariah. I said, Mariah, I said, you know that gaming computer you was telling me about earlier? She goes, yeah. I said, well, it'll be there Wednesday. And she started crying. She said, no, you didn't. No. Like literally, she went into the ugly cry. She went into the ugly cry. So don't think I'm some cheap, greedy person. Don't even try to insinuate that. All right. So, how dare you even insinuate that? But yeah, I said, Mariah, I said, you know that computer that you was telling me about earlier? I said, no. I said, didn't you say that you wanted a gaming computer? She goes, yeah. She forgot all about mentioning it, right? I said, well, it'll be there Wednesday. So she went into the ugly. So here we go. So don't think that I'm cheap. Don't do that. Okay. All right, let's do this. And you know how Cardi B says, and I pay my mama's bills. I pay my mama's bills. I called her, paid off all her credit card debt for her, all back to back in one day. All right, just bought her a $2,000 washer and dryer for $2,000. Just paid her couch off, $1,800 that she rented. And I said, this. I surprised her. I said, hey, I'm gonna pay your first payment. So what I did was, I said, I'm gonna pay your first payment. And she gave me her login info to pay the first payment. So I paid it off. And I said, Mama, I said, it doesn't look like you're gonna be owing anything else since I just paid it off. So don't think that don't you dare act like I'm a cheap. Don't dare. Don't you dare. All right? Okay. Sagittarius starts at 1 hour 57 minutes. Sorry, I'll just say 1 hour 57 minutes and 30 or 39 seconds. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. All right. Sagittarius, let's go to singles. First 3 cards for single Sagittariuses. Second set of 3 cards are for ones that are already involved. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's do this. Lord, you're a hot one to handle, ain't you, Sagittarius? Whoever ends up with you has got a big job on their hands. I'll put it that way. Let me clarify this. You are very set in your ways. Your problem is, this is not saying love will or won't happen. Your problem is you're so set in your ways. You're the emperor reverse. Everything has to be your way or the highway. If they don't comply with you to every single detail, you're not going to sit there and have your life be formed with somebody else. It has to be everything about Sagittarius. That's the problem with you. Let me explain. What I feel is emperor reverse tells me you're very set in your ways. All right. And one problem you're going to have by connecting yourself, keep in mind, it takes 2 to tango. All right. It doesn't take 1 to tango. It takes 2. You don't like to, you're very singular. Yes. So what I'm saying, yes, you're very singular. Am I saying love's coming in or not coming in? That's not what I'm saying. You need to look at you. Stop looking at readings back to back, seeing who's coming in, and start looking within oneself. You're looking too far into the external things you need to look within oneself and stop sitting there going to multiple reads or watching my reads back to back, trying to see if something being predicted lover-wise. Look at oneself. Are you ready to are you ready to be a plural, or do you just want to be single? Answer the question. So I'm saying. Emperor reverse. Let's see. Who's coming toward you? Stop looking within. Stop looking external to you and look within. I know that sounds cheesy, but look within. You got a Leo coming here. Ooh, there could actually be folks. You know how you're gonna know when you met your person? They're too open right away. It'll make you go, "Why are you so open?" Like you're gonna. You know what's so strange? You know what I feel? Somebody's gonna throw you off because they're too easy to get. Like, oh my God, it's hard to explain. First of all, Sagittarius, you're too set in your ways. You know how they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? You're that old dog. Unfortunately, not saying your age. It has nothing to do with age, but you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's your problem. See what I'm saying? But I'm going to predict somebody comes towards you very attractive. Their intentions is the Empress. They may either want to have kids with you or they could have kids already. I'm not really sure. But nonetheless, I just get they want to grow with you, expand. I'm getting actually somebody come towards you. Leo, Taurus, Aries, Libra. Earth is here too. It says their intentions is the Empress. To grow, to expand. Why are you the Emperor reverse? Why are you the Emperor reverse? Page of Wands reverse. I also think the way some of you communicate is not that great, to be honest. You know how you come off to people kind of closed off, set in your ways? I'm being honest. What's your outcome in love? There will be somebody that catches your eye, though. You know what I get? You kind of being hard to open up. You're going to be, I get somebody coming towards you, but really I feel like you're also going to have a hard time opening up. But I'm going to predict somebody that comes towards you that's super vulnerable, super open. It may throw you off how easy they are to get to open up. Like that, it's like they come in with their heart on their sleeves. All right. So look out for that. I can't say whether or not you're going to end up with somebody or not, because it feels like some of you are really set in your, don't reverse me. It feels like some of you are really set in your ways. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Let's go to couples now, or ones that are already in a connection or coupled. Ooh, you two beat. Oh my God. Look at you two's outcome. How they're coming towards you, 10 of Cups, the outcome, Hierophant. If you're not married to this person yet, somebody will pop the question in the next 6 months. If you're already just at a level with them that's not committed, but you know that you're involved with them, the relationship's offered. You two will end up more connected. If not with them, you'll end up with somebody else that you will connect with almost immediately. But if it's them, you two are going to have, I get you two being married one day. I'm going to say it. If you don't get married necessarily or per se, you'll definitely be more committed to them. I'll put it that way. The next level of commitment. So where are you at now? If I want you to say, where are you at now with them? Okay, I want you to think of what's the next step after the level you're in with them right now. What's the next step after that? That's what's coming. All right. Bye. See ya. So I'm saying, let's go to your career and business. They keep trying me. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Okay. Well, let's do this. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you in career and business? Let's see. Self-employed. Make sure you're staying self-employed and you're not like getting too, don't get too like off the path. Like stay focused, stay busy. I get a lot of you like procrastinating and not getting stuff done. That could affect your business. All right. That could affect your business. You got job loss. Some of you, if you're not careful, are going to have to end up going to work for somebody else if you're not staying on top of what you need to do. I'm also seeing some of you need either one, more training or more schooling, or it could be something you could look at. Some of you could do classes as well, like teach classes for what you know how to do, which keeps coming out for everybody. If you're not careful, I get a lot of y'all like letting stuff not get done, like letting it kind of drag on and not get done. So be super extra careful with that. Thanks for the 5 help get gas prices down. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, thank you. If I missed anybody super chat, I apologize. I've been so like focused on these reads. Be careful, self-employed. All right. Don't ask me questions, folks. Actually, you're gonna get debts paid off. So you'll be making money where you'll get debts paid off. Everybody keeps getting that message too. What about for ones that are employed by somebody else? How's that going to work out? Loan approved. You may have to get a loan. You want to get approved. I also could say that your credit's going to go higher too, your higher credit score. All right. I'm also getting you budgeting and saving. Some of you may get a savings account or just budget more, just in general, like not spending as much. You have good changes. What are these good changes? Some of you may okay, I don't know why everybody's getting this message and I'm so sick of it coming out. The job loss cards keep coming out. If you have to switch jobs or if a job lets you go, see it as a blessing in disguise, because what's after that is nothing but blessings and opportunity. Some of you will stay where you are, but I'm just saying, if something happens to you that you think is the end of the world, it's not. I'm telling you, it's a blessing in disguise. All right, because at that point, you know how they say, when one door closes, open a window? Well, it's that type of energy, all right? So who gives a shoot? All right, let's go to your general now. General spread, Sagittarius. Lord, this is taking long. Okay. Sorry it's taking so long. Sagittarius, let's go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. General. Page of Pentacles reversed. Your main energy. This keeps coming out in the generals. Ten of Swords. It is really haunting today's reads. If something ends or ending, see it as a blessing in disguise. I even get some of you, I get something ending that you really wasn't that interested in anyhow. All right. So something ends that you weren't even that interested in. Some of you just stuck with it because it's familiar, not because you necessarily wanted it. All right. What's your future look like? Looking pretty good for business. Also get some of you kind of like staying at home a lot or not as on the go. So you may be focused on business or career. Some of you could start working from home. All right. Or some of you, it's the opposite. You'll get out of the home and start working in the workforce again or out and about. All right. I don't know why I keep getting that. I get you and a person. Okay. It's making me think if something ended, why am I feeling like it wasn't that big of a blow? Because you wasn't that really attached to it. You just stuck with it because it's something that was familiar. Like, well, I ain't going to get it nowhere else. So I guess I have to stick with this. At least it's giving me something. But I feel like that's going to end. It's not because of full-on love or whatever the case may be. All right. What else? Could be a connection it's talking about. Some of you, it's a work thing. I'm not sure what that's referencing. You'll know in the next 6 months. Some of you won't. Look at that. This keeps coming out. I'm just going to hold it up. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But tell me that. I just said, what did I just say? And look, it comes out in the card. Look. Whenever I get this card, watch your spending is what it keeps coming out for everybody. It's repeating, folks. Whenever I get this card, I always think, if you're in a workplace, this ain't for self-employed, this is more for ones that work for a place. Follow up with them and make sure that they're not forgetting to promote you or give you a raise. Like if you have to say something, say something. Don't just let them keep sleeping on you and you being too scared of saying something. Like say something. This is your livelihood at stake, or this is your life that they're screwing with. Like ask them, follow up. If they don't give you what you want, it's time to look somewhere else. All right. Okay. Who gives a shoot? Obviously you do, but let's see. All right. Let's go to your 8 ball now, Sagittarius. Let's go to your 8 ball. All right. What is the 8 ball message for Sagittarius? So yes or no for their question that they're asking in their head right now. Ask your most burning question. Ask if this, whatever you're asking about, ask if it's going to happen in the next 6 months. Will it happen in the next 6 months? It says very doubtful. So the 8 ball is saying not only no, but heck no. Very doubtful. All right. So, and why do you keep putting world fame? World fame for what? Thanks for the 5 Sage Park. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's go to Capricorn now. Keep in mind, I will be doing 3 or 4 super chat questions for 100 or more. All right. You know what? I may lower the bar. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do y'all a favor. Y'all always do me favors. I'll take $50 or more for questions at the end. I'll do maybe 5 or 6 love questions only, but send it during Pisces. I don't ever ask for super chats, but today I'll make an exception. All right, I'll do 50. Y'all do me favors all the time. I'll do $50 or more. For if you send 50 or more, I'll answer those questions. Y'all send me $50 all the time. Y'all don't get nothing in return. So I'll lower it today. All right. And so if you send 50 or more, you will get a question answered after Pisces. Send your super chat during Pisces, and I'll answer it after Pisces. All right. 50 or more. Okay. I rarely ask for stuff. I'm not even asking. I'm just letting you know. If you send something, I will answer the question. Love questions only. All right, let's go to Capricorn now. Capricorn. I'll maybe do like 9 or 10 people. 9 or 10 people. All right. Thanks for the 5, Naira. Thank you so much. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Love you too. Thank you. All right. Let's do this. Capricorn. Don't send it if you don't have it. That's also something I want to say too. For y'all that send super chats and y'all say, well, this is my last bit. Don't send money if you don't have it. I'm not that hard up for money. And I don't want to take your last bit of money for your groceries and stuff or whatever you're going to buy. Don't send it unless you can afford it. That's what I used to tell people that used to send me in for personal reads. Don't buy it if you don't feel like you can afford it. I ain't one of them money grubbers where it's like, no, send me your baby's milk money. Send me the diaper rash money, like the money you're gonna buy for the diaper rash cream. Send me that. I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like one of them TBN preachers, them little televangelists like Jan Crouch and Tammy Faye Baker. But send me your daughter's field trip money. Send it to me. Send it. Send me your mama's lunch money that she's gonna use for lunch at work today. For the vending machine. Send me her vending machine money. I ain't that type. So if you ain't got it, don't send it. Just don't send it. All right. So televangelism was crazy. My favorite one is probably Tammy Faye Baker. What a piece of trash. All that eyeliner and on there talking about church and Jesus and semi. Lord, that woman was about the trashiest thing I've ever seen. All right. On televangelist looking like, and then Jan Crouch with her purple hair. Like, I really think all her money went toward them purple wigs that she used to sit there and say, send me your grocery money. Send it to me. She spent it on wigs, apparently, purple wigs. But Tammy Faye Baker was the biggest ball of trash I've ever seen on televangelists. Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. I like Tammy Faye Baker. I just feel like what they were doing was crazy. All right. But all that eyeliner, what the hell was that? All right. Okay, here we go. Thanks for the 10, Grilly. Appreciate that. Thank you. I hope so. Let's go to Capricorn. Thank you so much. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's coming up for you. Enough talking. All right. Okay, let's go. Capricorn. Okay, here we go. What's coming up for Capricorn singles? First 3 cards are for singles. The next set of 3 cards are for the ones that have a connection already. Okay, let's do this. All right, here we go. Watch out for non-committal people or people that don't want to commit or that are hard to get to commit. Something like that as well, Capricorn, whether you're in a relationship or not. Let's watch out for those types. Did it freeze? I think my thing froze. That's not good because I have... 1 second. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Can y'all hear me and see me? All right, Capricorn, let's go. First 3 cards are for Capricorn singles. You don't have hope in your own love life. If you don't have hope, who's going to have hope? All right, you have to keep the hope alive. You got a new start coming with somebody new. Ooh, there's a sex thing coming. Some of you are going to be getting that thing wet. Just saying, that thing. Why are you bringing the Magician reverse? You don't feel like you have what it takes to get what you want. You do, but I feel like a lot of y'all think that the failures that you've had in love with people or situations, you think that's going to keep playing out. So you think, well, I guess I'm just not good at it. You're like really having this defeated attitude. Thank you so much, Leslie. Thank you so much. Thank you. You got to stop with that hopelessness, all right? You got to believe that it can happen. At least believe it, Coming toward you, oh, shoot, be careful. You could end up having a child with someone, or your next person may want kids, or they could have them. Or I just get as Energy Empress. Those are 2 pregnancy cards. You got the Wiener card, the Oscar Mayer Wiener card. Look, it's very phallic, isn't it? Then you got the Empress. Be careful that if you are of an age, by the time I'm in a nursing home, clearly you're not going to have a baby. If you're dried up like a bag of bones, this ain't your story. I'm talking about people that that's a possibility. Be extra careful if you can fertilize or be fertilized. Be super careful if that's not what you want. But if that is what you want, then it's coming. All right, couples or singles, it don't matter. Be careful with pregnancy type energy. All right, that's what I want to say. Watch somebody say, I can't be me because I live in the assisted living. My nurse, I have nurses. I don't care. I'm on hospice. I can't. I know that. What I'm saying, I shouldn't have said that so dark and nasty. Shut up, Tyler. But clearly you can't have a child. So why are you adding your 2 cents when I didn't ask you for a penny? Ask you that. But I get for some of you, be careful. Some of you, I'm going to say something really off the wall. There may be a connection in your future, whether it's in the 6 months or not. They may want kids with you. All right. Or there may be talks of you two having kids. All right. Is what I feel. I know I shouldn't have said hospital. I'm so bad. I have a nasty, that was not funny, and that's really ridiculous, all right? Have a good one, all right? Be careful, Capricorn, because there may be something, your next connection may get super serious. I don't know if it's in the next 6 months, but it may get super serious, all right? You think you don't have what it takes to get somebody to settle down, or whatever the case may be, but you may be very mistaken, all right? Why are you the 6 of Wands in the next 6 months? Magician, you're getting lots of attention. Ooh, you're going to be attracting somebody. Be Capricorn, mark my words, you'll come back and tell me this came true. Even if it ain't in the next 6 months, even if it's not then, I'm going to say this is going to run concurrently, not just the 6 months, but like a year or so after. Year, it could be 2 years. Your next big connection is going to want kids with you or talk about settling down. And it may... You think that you're not going to be able to get somebody to settle down? You're sadly mistaken. You're badly mistaken. All right. So just look out for that. Your next connection is going to be very attractive and they're going to be very sexual. And I'm telling you something about I know you didn't talk about no vasectomy. I know you didn't mention no because you can't have babies. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you? All right. Okay. Let's do this. What about ones that are already in a relationship or in a coupleship what about the ones that already have somebody, like they're kind of established? What about those Capricorns that are doing next 6 months for that? You're going to start ignoring them. The more you ignore them, the more they stalk. So you two may actually fall out or just be somewhat distant, but they're not going to give up easily. You're going to start ignoring them. You may even find somebody else you're interested in, or you'll just be interested in finding something else that stimulates you more than what this is doing, all right? Why is it telling me that there's like you two could get more serious, but you may start to get, I don't know if it's cold feet or you just kind of want something better for you. Maybe you're losing interest. I don't know. Either way, I get this point where you two have distance, right? But then they're like stalking you, not giving up. Like they're not going to let you go easily. Whoever you're dealing with now, I don't care how much you disengage from them. I don't care what type of cold shoulder you're giving them. I don't care about what type of silent treatment you're giving them. They're going to be right up your butt. All right, right up your butt. I don't get it being fully over. It may have moments where it kind of goes womp womp, but they're not going to let you go easily. All right. I mean, some of you ignoring them or like not sure if this is for you. Some of you may just stick in there because it's what's familiar or what is something it's giving you something now, but it's not giving you everything you'd like necessarily. All right. So I don't know why I'm getting that. Anyways, bye. See ya. All right. Let's go to career and business spreads now. Let's go to that. Don't start asking me questions about my verbiage. This is how I talk. Here we go. Let's do this. Capricorn. What about ones that are self-employed? What's coming up for them? Money, 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 money. Money. Ooh, look at that. Responsibilities and lots of money coming from all directions. So whatever you're investing in, self-employed, keep investing because it's going. If you have an idea, put it out there. Or if you're putting whatever you're putting out there for the masses, it's really paying off. Lots of clients, customers, whatever you want to call it. All right. But then you pulled competition. Self-employed, you pulled competition. Maybe people competing with you or still make sure you're copywriting stuff, or if it's not that, just make sure that your stuff is not easily stealable. Or maybe people try to take your ideas. So make sure you're the one that puts it out first, or whatever the case may be, whatever you have to do to protect your ideas or what you're doing. All right. Let's go to ones that have a job or with some ones that are not self-employed. What's coming up for them? They're going to have you running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Interview. Why am I getting some of you being brought in to your job's office or something? And they're going to interview you for another position, or they're going to offer you another position. All right. Maybe some of you get a new job without a higher position as well. You also have the card of credit repair. You could even repair your credit, or if your credit's doing good already, I just get an increase in credit score. So your credit score may go up. All right. So maybe you're really paying attention to your finances. Now, job loss is here. It's in the outcome. But the way I interpret that is it may not be a full-on job loss. It could be for some of you a new job or a new opportunity. Could even be through your current job where they want you to do something else, all right, or something like another position or promotion, something like that. Some of you, it's a new job. For some reason, I'm noticing a theme here. The job loss card keeps coming out no matter how much I shuffle it. It comes out for the same position, like clockwork. It's coming out every time, all right? Okay. I just got all healing has to start with you. So for some of you, you need to heal some wounds, childhood wounds, love wounds. It starts with you. Stop ignoring what you need to heal and trying to cover it up or trying to, whatever, who gives a shoot. Let's do your general now. Let's go to general now. The truck. What about the truck? Some of you may get a truck or maybe a truck of significance. I just got, what about the truck? Some of you at some point, a truck is of significance. I don't want to drive a truck. Well, then don't go get one. All right. If I told everybody right now to go jump off a bridge, would you go jump off a bridge? No. All right. But some of you, something about a truck. All right. Okay, here we go. Capricorn, general for Capricorn. General for Capricorn. I already did Cancer. Listen, I already did Cancer. Giving up. A lot of y'all are giving up on the pursuit of you're not pursuing anything emotional anymore. There's also a person that's been popping up in and out of your life, wasting your time. You may have to start ignoring them entirely or blocking them out. You're also really business focused. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Keep getting the same messages for everybody. What's your future? A lot of y'all are really better off when you're not connected. You're a lot more stable emotionally. There's going to be a person you always feel like is the one that got away. But I feel like if you had achieved getting that person in your life full time, you would have got so tired of them over time. I just got that was more channeled. I feel like if a lot of y'all stuck with the person that you thought was the best option you ever had, you would have got so tired of them. It would have wore on you fast. You see what makes them really enticing to you is the fact that you don't have them. It's the fact you don't have them that makes them seem like the best one. No, if you had stuck with them, you would have they would have drove you crazy. All right, it would have drove you crazy. If you had that opportunity and channel wise, you would have not had that same outlook of them. If you actually achieved getting them full time in your life, you would not have. That would have drove you crazy. All right, who gives a shoot? All right. Okay, what can you tell me? Who gives a? Oh, Hermit reverse. Also, some of you may stop being so homebound. You may get out more. All right. Okay, let's go to your 8-ball question. Let's see. Here we go. All right. I think that a lot of y'all think that was the one that got away because you didn't achieve it. Your ego didn't achieve it. Your ego is the thing that's making you think you. Your ego is what's bruised, not your emotions. You need to kind of decipher between the two. I think a lot of y'all, because you didn't achieve it and you wanted to win that situation, that's why it feels like, it's the love of my life. No, because I think if you would have stuck with them, it would have been, you would have ended up hating the person. You wouldn't have liked them full time, is what I got in my head. All right. Who gives a shoot? See, I'm actually doing good by censoring myself. Okay. Capricorn, ask your most burning question. Yes or no question only. Will this happen for Capricorn in the next 6 months? Whatever they're asking in their head right now. Right now. Will it happen? As I see it, yes. That's literally the answer. The answer is literally, as I see it, yes. I probably won't be able to show it to you because it keeps moving, but look, see how it moves? As I see it, yes. It will. So basically, the magic 8-ball says yes. As it sees it, yes. All right. Okay. Let's go to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius, let's go to you. We're almost done. Woo! Some of y'all can go ahead and start sending your super chats now. I'm going to answer questions, personal questions, love questions only for $50 or more after Pisces. You can send them now. I'm only going to take maybe like 6 or 7. I don't want to take too many. Some of you won't send nothing at all, and that's fine too. That's less work for me. All right. $50 or more, and your question will be answered. Love questions only. I'll get them right after the Pisces sign, but you can go ahead and start sending them. All right. Okay. All right. You are beautiful no matter what they say. Your self-esteem may be kind of low because of what people say. You may worry about what people say. Because I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words won't bring us down. No, no. I cannot sing that song. You get the point. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, they're coming in fast. Y'all was waiting. They was waiting. Okay. Only a few more, and that's it. A few more, and I'm done. No more after that. Please, no more. Please don't send too many, because I'm not going to be able to answer them all. Like, send a few more, and that's it. And I'm not going to answer no more after that. All right? For Rising Phoenix. Okay, got you. All right, that's it. That's all. No more. No more. If you keep sending, it's a donation. No more. No more. No more. No more. No more. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's already too much. Okay, I can't be on here the rest of my life. No more. Don't send no more. Moderators, y'all let them know not to send no more. I didn't think they'd come through that fast. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. Aquarius. No more. No more. No more. I said no more. Johanna, thanks for your super chat, but I said no more. Johanna's the last one. Last one. No more. I knew that was a mistake doing that. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't think anybody would actually send it because they don't ever listen to me anyways. But look, I said no more, folks. I don't care if you're filling it out right now. If you're filling out the super chat thing, don't send no more. All right? Thank you so much. All right. Aquarius, let's get to you. Aquarius, let's get to you. Aquarius, single Aquarius is for the next. You got to open up, Aquarius. I don't care how many times you get tired of me telling you that. If you don't open up, then shut the up. That's all I got. Shut the up. Bye. See ya. Bye. If you don't open up, what do you want me to do? Come and open up for you, and you can be on autopilot. I'll be in the connection for you. I'll do the talking for you. And then when you're ready to be open, then we can just switch places, pretend I was never there. It don't work like that. You've got to open up more. I don't care how hurt you've been. Stop with this. Oh, I'm a hurt person. I don't. Who do you think's not been hurt? Do you think you have a special corner on the market? Is that what you think? Let me make sure I screenshot these questions real quick before they disappear. Let me just screenshot them. I'll just go one by one. No more super chats. Any other super chats or donations? And thank you in advance. That's not me being shady. I told you. If you don't listen to me, that's your problem. They were waiting to send it. I did not expect it that fast. That's crazy how fast. Okay, here we go. And then Brick Girls, let me screenshot yours too. All right, that's it. I got all y'all. Okay, here we go. Aquarius, again, I feel like for some of you, there's a need for all this, oh, everything bad happens to me in love. It never, you got to stop with that. I understand you've met some duds or dealt with some dud singles, but it doesn't mean you got to close off entirely. You know, it's about trial and error. All right. One day you're going to open up to the right person and you're going to be so glad you were present. All right. You're going to be so glad that you were present. One day you're going to open up to the right one. And what comes to my head is 1.5-2, which means 1 to 5, 1.5 years to 2 years. You're going to open up to the right person. But my thing is, please be present. Please be present. Don't be too closed off or defensive, all right, towards individuals. Is there a new person? Is it new or old coming in? I don't know why I need to add upright new, reversed old, reversed. There's somebody from your past coming in too to open up more or to speak some truth. They've been wanting to speak to you about what? I don't know. Let's see. About what? Some of you, they were two-timing. They may admit it, or they'll tell you what you always felt, or they'll just admit where they went wrong. I can see you being closed off to that, but for some of you, don't be closed off. Not everybody is going to do you wrong. I promise you they're not. And I got in my head 1.5-2, which means 1.5 to 2 years you'll be involved, like somewhat seriously, or is what I feel. But I can see you being closed off somebody from the past. Now, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Dahlia, I just sat there and said it a million times. Don't send no more questions. I just said that. I'm not going to answer that because I'm going to make a point. I just said that. Why do y'all always make this difficult, more difficult than it needs to be? And y'all make me look like the ungrateful one. Thank you for the super chat, but I just literally had a whole spill for a good minute and a half, 2 minutes, did not send no more. Y'all got to help me help y'all. Y'all make me look like the bad person when I just sat there and said that a million times. And the moderators are reminding y'all, I see them reminding you, why are y'all not listening? Okay. All right. But I get and gonna make me look like the bad person, and I'm not. All right. But singles, be open to new. I wouldn't be as open to past, although I think past will resurface in the next 6 months. There's one in particular that wants to talk to you about where things went wrong. They could even admit or talk about something that's got to do with like another person or what they were doing wrong. I don't know why I get that for you. I can see you being closed off to that, but I want you to be open to new. All right, is what I feel. To new. All right. No more super chat questions. I said that. Let me put it on the screen because somebody's listening to me, apparently. All right. And now I'm looking like the bad person. I'll answer your question, Dahlia, but y'all got to start. Well, and then she don't even ask the right question. What do I need to know now? I don't have any love questions. I only do love reads. I just sit there and say, bye, Dahlia. Bye, Dahlia. I'm going to be the villain today, and I'm not going to submit to that question because that makes me, so I'm saying I don't listen. I just said love questions only. That is my forte. Do you go to do you go to a toe doctor for your coochie issue? No. Do you go to a nose and throat doctor for stomach issues? No. Do you go to a therapist for your issues with your eyesight? No. Stop. Y'all got to help me help y'all. Listen, stop making me look like the main one. Stop it. I just sat there and said love questions, and that's all I said. Did I not say that? What about ones that are couples? You're going to have to get rid of that person because they're going to keep Aquarius that are coupled. I'm sorry for the interruptions, Aquarius. I'm going to give you a little extra love. All right. I'm gonna give you a little extra love, Aquarius, for the interruptions. I apologize. All right, in advance. All right. Okay. I think that you're in love with someone or with someone who's still playing the field or keeping their options open. You won't stick with them, unfortunately, because I feel like if you don't bolt out of this in time, they're going to end up two-timing. So why not save yourself some heartbreak and find somebody that'll appreciate you more? What I don't like is how they're coming towards you like the 7 of Cups, and your outcome with them is the 4 of Cups reversed. That's the card of something that gets away. Be careful with that coupled Aquarius, because give your heart to somebody that deserves it more. All right, because I feel like they're going to still play the field or keep options open. All right, is what I feel. I'm going to predict that not lasting. I could be wrong, but I don't predict that lasting. All right. Let's go to your career and money. I just said, oh, they love messing with me. All right, here we go. They love messing with me. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do Aquarius now. Aquarius self-employed. What's coming? Use decisions of self-employed. You know what's so crazy? You may, even though you're self-employed, there may be people around you that are toxic in a work environment. I don't know if these are people you're going to like work with, even though you're self-employed. There may be people that you either hire on, or if it's not that you're hiring, there's some people you're around that's like making your work environment toxic. So some of you are just better solo or rolling dolo or solo. Get your creativity taken off. Some of you could end up doing what I do or something along the lines of what I do at some point. Let's keep that in mind for future reference. A lot of y'all, that training card keeps coming out with every self-employed read. So I'm going to say it for you too. Even some of you may make a decision to get more training or schooling. Some of you could end up teaching something that you know to people for money. All right. Something like that as well. Sometimes you can make money by teaching what you know. Let's keep that in mind, self-employed. Also keep receipts of things for tax purposes or just for purposes in general. All right. Also get some of you coming up with like great, fresh new ideas to revamp your business. All right. Or the look of your business, or like a logo or a name, something like that as well. Okay, what about ones that work for a place? Thanks, Bakita, for the 2. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. No more super chats, please. What was I doing? Oh, ones that work for a place, right? That's what I was doing, right? Ones that work for a... Is that what I was doing? I think. I forgot. Did I already do a ones that already work for a place yet? Or is... Okay, if I didn't, I'll just add more. Okay, if I didn't do it, then here it is. All right. I get you shopping a lot, that's for sure. So I feel like you'll make money because you're going to be shopping. Also, something about your health insurance benefits or getting health insurance benefits or a job that gives you good benefits. Keep that in mind. All right. Already did it? Well, here's some additional info. Also, toxic work environment. What was I doing? Oh, I'm doing general next. It's general I'm doing, right? Lord, I'm losing space. I'm losing place. Either way, for people that are employed, benefits, shopping, I get... Actually, next 6 months could be good for you. I get like workplace benefits for some of you as well. All right. You also could have drama with coworkers too. You have workplace and toxic work environment. I get a lot of you like doing some shopping. All right, is what I feel. Or you'll have money to shop. That's for sure. All right. So let's go to general now for Aquarius. Already super chatted. Already took a screenshot of the super chat. So if they disappear, I still got them on screenshot. So don't freak out. All right. Yes, you want to get the magic 8 ball. Go back to general for Aquarius. You got some good ass cards for your general. You have a big pay increase this year. I don't know how you get it, but I know it's coming. So money may be flowing for you. All right. You also have my card of travels or a car. Some of you using that money you're getting to travel or for a car. All right, that's coming up. You great cards, Aquarius. Awesome cards. Awesome. Some of you toward a home. You got the Tower reverse. That's my home card. All right. What else? And then I get an increase in money. What other events may play out for you? I keep getting this for a lot of people, and you're no exception. What I get for you is people you've closed off from all of a sudden seeing you doing good or just seeing you flowing. They didn't expect you to flow past dealing with them. They thought that with you two going down, that you would go down as well, and you went up. All right, you rose. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to try to get back into your life. Please ignore those people, whether it's a love thing or whether it's a platonic thing or family. Some of it's family doing that. Like, that's what I feel. Yours is the best general read I've read so far. I get like a big giant increase in finances. And it looks like for some of you it's legal in nature. If not, I just get generally things going like being balanced for you with money. I'm also seeing something about a car and a home for some of you. Some of you it's paying toward a car and a home, paying for one, all right, paying off one, whatever it is. Something about that, all right, is what I feel. But ignore people that try to only associate with you because you're doing good or your energy's clear and they're trying to bring you down. Watch out for those bitches. Oh, those witches. Sorry. I corrected myself fast with that one. Let's look at your yes or no. I'm going to give you a little extra love, though. I'm going to probably do another spread or something for the interruptions. Okay. The question on Aquarius's mind right now, how's that going to go? Well, is it a yes or a no to Aquarius's question that they're asking in their head right now? Next 6 months, will this happen for them? No answer. As I see it, yes. It says, as I see it, yes. It ain't going to show you because it works on gravity. So you kind of, whenever I try to flip it up to the camera, it always turns. But as the 8 ball sees it, yes. Give me a few little extra messages for the interruptions for Aquarius. Wisdom, third eye chakra. Some of you are going to open up your third eye, or it's going to be more advanced. How are you going to use that? Let's see. Spiritual strength. You're becoming more spiritual. You're going to start noticing you having prophetic dreams, or just being, even if it ain't a dream, you're just going to be you're going to be able to prophetize, or be somebody's, your father's here, your mother's here type energy, if you catch me. A lot of y'all could be very powerful if you did spiritual work. I know that sounds insane. I get it. I get it. When people said I was going to be some spiritual guru, I didn't believe them, and look at me now. But some of you witches, I said, why is it telling me if you did spiritual work, you don't have to necessarily do tarot or anything like that, but if you did more of a spiritual path, you'd be really good. You're making good money. This is a possibility, all right? Don't take it if it makes no sense. I keep getting something about some of you people having envy toward you and deceptive. It's because they see you rising. I don't care if you're not having much going on or if you do. It's like they see that you're like a whole new you, a whole new Aquarius, and they want a part of it. All right. Are they just drawn to how good you're doing? All right. Whether how little or how not so little I just feel like there's bye. All right. Let's go. So watch out for haters or envious people. You know what? Pisces is going to hate me, but let me knock out some of these questions real quick. Pisces is going to hate the hell out of me. All right, Brick Girl, let's see. Your question is, I'd like to buy this for my mod friend, Rising Phoenix. Rising Phoenix, what's your question? Where is Rising Phoenix? What's your question? Well, if y'all see Rising Phoenix question, Rising Storm says, what's going to happen between Rising Storm and James in the next 6 months? First card is Rising Storm. Second card is James energy toward Rising, and the outcome between the two. Where's things headed between these two? Next 6 months between Rising and James. I know Pisces is going to hate me for this, but your energy toward James, Six of Swords reverse, you're going to get to a point where you feel like you can't move on. That means that there's some type of issues, like you just unable to move on from it. What is his energy toward 401? That's why. Not bringing stability. That's the card of instability. I'm going to clarify why that. What's your outcome with Six of Pentacles? There's some type of it. Like, I don't get it. It's like fully over, but it could be, but it doesn't feel like there's some type of exchange still going on between you two. But for some reason, why are you the Six of Swords reversed? Why is that your energy toward James? That's the card of I can't move on. Eight of Cups. This is going to be something that you're going to attempt to walk away from. Every time you do, you feel drawn right back to it. All right. What is James' actions toward you other than the Four of Wands reversed? The Fool card. Why the Fool? You may get like Four of Wands reverse is somebody who's unstable, or like they're not bringing relationship energy. They're kind of like being the opposite. Like they're kind of being not being very cooperative. All right, is what I feel. There may be moments where you get like a little glimmer of hope that, James is coming towards you with it, but then it's like womp womp. All right, is what I feel. What's the outcome overall? Two of Cups. But it's not done. Rising, what the hell is going on? It will be difficult the next 6 months. But why is the outcome saying there's a connection still there, or they could come together? It may be very on and off. All right. It may be very on and off is what I feel. So there you go. But yeah, you're going to have moments where you want to walk away from it, but you feel drawn to it still. You can't move on from it. But then Four of Wands reversed, not bringing stability. But then the outcome says there's a connection still there. What? Bye, Rising Storm. Have a good one. All right. Bye. I probably made notes. Come back in 6 months. If it played out, I'm Taurus Tarot. But if it didn't play out, you never got this read. You didn't send me nothing for a read. What are you talking about? I'm not Taurus Tarot. You got the wrong guy. Bye. See ya. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next one, which is, thank you so much. Let's see. I don't know if Rising, let's see. Rising, Victoria Ashley says, what's coming up next in my love life? What's the next big thing coming up for Victoria Ashley in love? Okay. What's coming up for what's the next big thing coming up for Victoria Ashley in love? Pisces, give me 1 second, please. Aquarius, you're done. Don't think because your banner is still up. He didn't even finish us. Yes, I did. Stephanie, I'm not asking no more questions, Stephanie. I just said that, y'all. Y'all got to stop doing that. I just said I'm not doing no more questions. 9 of Pentacles. So, Victoria, you'll be single. You're going to be single. There may be a connection that's still not, you feel like it's like a lack of closure there, but you're single. So I don't know what your status is now, but you're single and getting over something. So I don't know if you meet something and you become single or stay single from it. But I definitely feel like singlehood is your next thing. If you're already single, I see you remaining that way. If you're not, I get you being single. Like single is something that's being highlighted. But I do get you getting over something. So there may be a connection that's kind of lingering, but you're getting over it. All right. Oh, I was right, Victoria. She just confirmed what I said. She says, I'm single now and getting over something. Yeah, this gets you still being single and you will get over it. All right. That's your next phase. Could be an increase in finances because the Nine of Pentacles can be an increase in finances. Thank you for clarifying what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like I'm lost. Thank you so much, Victoria, for your question. Let's go to crystal energy. Pisces, I'm gonna do you extra special for interrupting y'all, but give me 1 second. Will I end up with JF in the end? Will there be a relationship with JF for crystal energy? In the end, will there be a relationship with JF? Like, will there be something there? King of Wands, that's actually pretty decent. Is there a relationship? King of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed, and Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. There could be. Why is the Queen of Cups reversed here? There's a possible. Okay, what I get, I could be totally wrong, but I'm gonna say I get a yes, but either you need to let go of someone from your past, or there's somebody that's still lingering in theirs. All right, but I get yes nonetheless. Or if it's not a person that they're lingering on, there could be. They may have a blockage when it comes to like emotions from because they had a shitty love past. All right, but nonetheless, I get yes, but like I got 2 yeses to be honest. If it don't happen, I'd be very shocked. Don't come back and tell me because I don't want to know I'm wrong. But I get a big, giant possibility. But at the same time, there's something about interference, and I'm hoping there's another person there because there's 2 court cards here. All right, and a 3-card spread. I don't like that, but yes, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know. All right, actually, don't let me know how it plays out. I don't know if I'm wrong or not. Oh, but it's telling me yes. Up to right now, it could. All right. King of Wands, he's a Sagittarius, and there's a King of Wands for you. I get, yeah. 9 of Cups is the wish card too, but there could be a blockage from the past. I'm not sure what that means. All right. Okay. 1 second. All right. There is Rising Phoenix. Is that the one, Britt? I'm gonna get you in a second, Pisces. Just hold on. Just hold it. Hang in there with me. All right. Rising Phoenix. Okay. Will the mod Brit Girl and Steven be back together, and will it last? Brit Girl, you paid for a question that she asked about yourself. Okay, the question is, will the mod Brit Girl and Steven be back together, and will it last? The first part is, will there be a back together between Steven and Brit Girl? And the outcome is if it'll last. So will this actually give me 1 card for if it'll come back together, and the second card is the answer if it'll last or not. Will it come back together? No. Chariot reverse. If it's at a halt, let it stay like that. Will it last? First of all, this person is kind of like very overbearing, emperor and devil. They may be kind of toxic. They're very stuck in their ways. They may be hard to budge. All right, is what I feel. I'm about to say no. Chariot reverse is always a no. No. But you probably will dodge a bullet. Like, honestly, they're sneaky as hell. Who are this? 5 of Swords, Devil, Emperor. That's Aries, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Could be any sign. I'm just telling you what sign comes out. But I feel like, honestly, they're all about their way or the highway. All right? Very. What is Stephen doing right now in life? I'm just curious. The 2 of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Not sure if they have a new connection or is a Queen of Cups energy there that they could be dealing with somebody, like making a decision about somebody else. All right, there could be somebody external going on, like a water sign that's in there. Queen of Cups is somebody else. All right, so I don't know what that has to do. I could be totally wrong, but the answer to that question is no. I think honestly, you dodged a bullet by not going back to that anyways. All right, so no, I could be wrong, but Chariot reverse is always a no to me. All right, that's gonna make me look like I'm a bad tarot reader, but that's what I get. Ugh. My back. I might just keep going and do Pisces real quick and then come back to the other 4. Okay, or the other 3. Y'all, I'm going to come back to y'all. You're welcome, Britt. Thank you so much. Let's go to Pisces now, and then I'm going to come back to the rest. Oh, my back. Okay, here we go. I've been sitting in this position for this. I don't have back problems, but when I sit in one position for 3 hours, Pisces, let's get to you. And then we're gonna do the rest of those other super chatters in a second. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, Pisces, let's go to you now. I get some of you doing reality or being in the limelight or wanting to be in the limelight. Something about the limelight. All right. Auditions. If that's not the case, don't take it. For some of you, that will make sense. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Pisces, first 3 cards. What's coming up for singles for the next 6 months for Pisces, please? I'm going to say the same thing I said to Sagittarius. A lot of y'all are very stuck in your ways. You got the Emperor reversed for your energy. I'd actually say past the next 6 months, your love life may take an upturn for the better. Not within that 6 months. You could have a connection that comes in that's short-lived. 4 of Wands reverse coming towards you. All right, so look out for that. It doesn't feel. Look out for an Aries, Taurus, also Cancer, or Fire and Earth. Aries here too. A lot of y'all are very bitter. Y'all are very stuck in your own ways, single Pisces. You're very stuck in your own ways. A lot of y'all, y'all think y'all can be all plural and with somebody. But a lot of y'all like doing your own thing. At least that's the energy you're going to be embodying for the next 6 months. All right? Who's coming towards you in love in the next 6 months? Just curious. I feel like your love life won't take off until past the next 6 months, to be honest with you. All right? Look out for another Pisces. Every sign's here. Be aware of a connection where they reject you. Just kind of, I would actually do your own thing for the next 6 months because I feel like it'll be more, there could be something about a car as well. You get in a car about a car. I'm also getting some of you travel as well. Some of you could meet somebody while you travel. Look, your outcome is this. Look, I get you being single. To me, it feels like after the next 6 months, your life would have more of an upturn in the love department. But it looks like before that, the only thing I see is something that could be like a little short-lived thing, which is every sign. There's not many good reads today. I'm going to be honest with you. They're all very repetitive and redundant. All right. But that's what I feel. I also feel like a lot of y'all are really stuck in your own ways. Like you want to do your own thing, or you're going to start feeling like you don't need nobody. All right. So I even get some of you Pisces in the next 6 months. There may be a connection that you think like, oh, this could be something that could be serious. And then it kind of falls apart. I don't know why. It just tells me you may have like a false start with somebody in the next 6 months. What about ones that are in a relationship or already connected? How will that go in the next 6 months? So what are the ones that are connected doing right now toward their current situation? Woo, 4 of Wands. You either want to get married to them or you want to be with them. If it's not marriage, you definitely want a relationship with them. What's their actions towards you, Emperor? This keeps coming out today. Some of you are with an Aries or a Taurus or a fire sign, or they really act like a damn fire sign. You know what I just got some of you it's a water sign too. You know what I just got in my head? I'm going to say something very kinky and off the wall without getting demonetized. I feel like for some of you, I'm going to say it. I feel like this person likes to feel like they got control over you. Like it turns them on and flips their lid and tickles their pickle when they feel like you're in their grips or under. Ooh. So if you notice them getting a lot rougher in sexual activity, or there's something very kinky something they have about you. I don't know what it is. I don't know how that plays out, but it feels to me like they want to domineer you or dominate you. All right. If you know that's not you, watch somebody say, well, mine's very under me. Well, good for you. You're the domineering idiot. All right. Good for you. I feel like for a lot of you, they like to feel like they're over you. It turns them on to feel in control of you or over you. Like they want to make you theirs. I mean, that sounds so crazy. They may not have much emotion they show, or they seem kind of stone cold. But let me tell you something. There's something about them that turns them on about you being under them, or you being submitting to them. I guess you could say because they're kind of got this bossy energy or over you type energy. All right. But I'm not getting they're the most emotional person. All right. I've got a little tidbit in my head. Some of you, somebody at work, your boss actually has a thing for you or will have a thing for you. All right. Let's go to your career and business portion, Pisces. All right. Okay. Who am I? Just guess. Guys want to touch my chest. I'm rocking. I'm wild. I don't know why I got that. Some of you could be getting more active, or for you ones that are into men, they're going to be really wanting a piece of you, male or female, it don't matter. A lot of y'all are going to be really into you. I don't know why I would get that. What in the Bring It On? What in the Kirsten Dunst is that talking about? What in the Big Red? I think some of you are going to be very, especially for you singles, kind of like having people very sexually into you. Why do you keep pulling sexual energy in this? You see what I'm saying? You keep putting sexually energy in this read. I don't know why. A lot of y'all are going to be very desired sexually from people, male or female. It don't matter if you're a male or female. A lot of males and females going to be wanting you in the next 6 months. I'm just saying. I don't even care if you're into males and females. Like, I get a lot of y'all being desired by lots of people with different equipment. All right? Just putting that out there. I don't know why I keep getting this. All right, let's go to, what about self-employed? Self-employed, what's coming up? Budgeting. You're definitely strict about spending or your budget. You may do a savings. You're keeping receipts, or you need to keep receipts for everything that you pay, everything, all your assets. You also, in your outcome, you have the keys to either a new home or a house. That's how I interpret that. All right. Some of you may get the keys to a big purchase that you end up doing. All right. Keep receipts for everything. All right. But I'm going to say in general, you're doing good because you're able to afford big assets. So, okay, let's do this. I got some of you doing body enhancement as well for a small portion of you, especially you females or ones that, yeah. Okay, what about for self-employed? You also, sorry, not self-employed. What about ones that are employed by somebody? You have debt and receipts, but then there's a rainbow at the end of this. Sorry, there's a pot at the end of this rainbow. You also pulled the new assets card for your outcome, which is in the same position as the self-employed. So even if you're employed by someone, you could also get the keys to a big purchase by the mid part of this year to the end. All right. You're also, I get a lot of y'all, it says loan. A lot of y'all that are in debt, pay those debts off before you make any big purchases, period. I don't care if you're employed or something. Make sure stuff's actually paid off. All right. Or that I got loan denial. Also, for you ones where you work remotely, they're going to want you to work more in the workplace. Some of you, it's the opposite. Some of you may start working remotely, whether it's a job you get or one you have. Folks, it's like all over the place. I don't know what this is trying to say. I'll leave you with that. Let's look at your general now. Let's look at your general. The same cards keep coming out. I'm repeating the same message over and over again. For the ones that sent those super chats, give me 1 second. I'm going to answer the rest of them after Pisces, all right? Don't tell me. Excuse me. Okay. What's coming up for me in the next 6 months? I'm reading for y'all. Y'all give me a psychic reading for the next 6 months. This is one-sided, dang it. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh my God. Your looks will change. You'll start looking better, dressing better, looking better. Also, if you're not careful, fertile myrtles, this is your main energy for the next 6 months. You're going to end up with a child, or you're going to hear about news of somebody's pregnancy in your family. It don't have to be yours. A lot of y'all be careful yourself. Just saying. Some of you could just hear news of somebody being pregnant in your family. All right. Maybe there's a new addition coming to the family. I get a lot of y'all were left in the past, or somebody abandoned you or left you or made you feel abandoned. You're going to get over them. You're going to feel like a new person. You're going to get over that. A lot of y'all have abandonment issues that you're going to get over. Some of you with a mother, or just with somebody you felt abandoned by. Doesn't have to be a lover. It could be like a family as well. I'm not sure. You'll get over abandonment issues. Your future is looking pretty good. Lovers is your outcome. A lot of y'all that are loveless are like not really connected. You will be. Just give it some time. It may not be in the next 6 months. Remember what I said in the first read? I feel like after the next 6 months, after the 6 months is over, it's like your love life will take an upturn past the next 6 months. So past July, going into like 2024. All right. I do get you getting over someone and you getting your mojo back, like you not being as stuck on that, whatever that is. All right. Any other clarifiers for that? Hope, getting hope back, I told you your future. Why is your future cards keep telling you something about a relationship? Folks, if you're relationshipless, Now that could be saying for some of you, a relationship may improve that you're currently involved in. But for you singles, for some reason, every outcome card I keep pulling for you and the outcome position keeps saying that you're headed towards some long-term relationship. So I don't want you to rush it. You know, a watch pot never boils. Remember that in your head when you're sitting there impatient for love things to take off. A watch pot never boils. So don't sit and what was going to happen now? What about today? Well, the librarian took a second look. They did it a double take on me. Maybe they want something. Let me go rent another book just in case I can get a second look. No, stop looking for stuff. Or, you know, the UPS guy did kind of drop that package off extra seductive yesterday. I wonder if that's something. Stop watching the pot. It will never boil. A watch pot never boils. Male or female, don't matter. Watch pot never boils. All right? So you're headed towards something. Stop trying to rush it to happen. All right? Did y'all give me predictions? I didn't see not one prediction for me. Maybe because I was looking down. Let's see. Okay, let's look at your eight ball answer. Let's see what your 8 ball has to say. I just got in my head. If you've already forgiven them once, don't give them a second chance. Some of you, if you haven't forgiven them already, like give them another chance and let that be the determining factor if you want to stay with them or not. I don't know why I got that. Or whether you want to give them, even if you're not with them, like stay if you want to try to be with them or not. All right. Only allow one chance. If you already allowed it, then bye. But if you haven't allowed it, let them try to prove it. That way you can see for yourself. All right. Now, let's go to your yes or no portion. Then we're going to do these super chat questions. I already got them screenshotted, so it don't matter. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yes or no? Will this happen for Pisces in the next 6 months? Will this happen for Pisces in the next 6 months? 1 second. Will this happen for Pisces in the next 6 months? Without a doubt. So yes. Don't doubt it. It will. Yes. Whatever you ask, yes. All right. Okay, let's go to our super chat questions. We're done. Y'all can click off now. I'm going to do super chat questions now. All right. We're done. Okay. All right. So let me look at the super chats disappeared. So I have to rely on my screenshots. Let's see. GK wants to know, is there a future with this Virgo or no? She asked. I don't know if it's a he or she, but GK wants to know, is there a future with the Virgo or no? Is there a future? Could there be some future with this Virgo that GK wants to know about? Could there be a future? 10 of Wands reverse. And then give me a few more clarifiers. And I think I already have my answer. No. Very dishonest person or not somebody who's up front. You'd always have to guess what they feel or what they want. They leave more questions than answers. I do get more messages, but nothing that leads to like the full on like you want. I get more so a no, but I do get messages, if that makes any sense. All right. I'm gonna say no to that. Let me see what the next question was. You're gonna see it pause. That's just because I'm looking at the screenshots that was on my iPhone. 1 second. Can y'all hear me and see me? Or am I just talking to myself? Come on, folks. Can y'all hear me? Okay. So that was the question for GK. I got no. But there will be more messages. But no, but I got no. All right. All right. Can y'all hear me and see me now? Okay. Now the next question says, it's going to pause for a second. Don't think I've clicked off. I'm going to look at the photo of the screenshot. Okay. So, Johanna. One second. Let me make sure I'm asking the right. I keep forgetting the questions. One second. So Johanna asked, what's the outcome between Jared and her? Sorry, Johanna, if I seemed like I had an attitude when you sent it. You're one of my loyals. I'm sorry. I didn't mean no. I was just trying. I knew they were going to keep doing it. All right. Johanna, what's the future between you and James? Is there an outcome there? Like, what's the outcome with that? Give me the next 6 months. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Well, there may be a point where it stops and then it comes around again. All right. So it may have a tendency to repeat. What is James' future actions toward you? What is the future actions of James toward Johanna? Hangman. I do get that it'll turn into this repeat thing. All right. Like it'll pick up, stop, pick up, stop. Is there a commitment there? Fool. Fool can mean many things. I'm going to say you may have a hard time getting Jared. Sorry, Jared. My bad. I said I might want to, let me reshuffle it with Jared's name. But I get kind of like, I don't get it's kind of iffy. I get it a repeat. Let's see. With Jared. Sorry. Jared. I said the wrong damn name. How will things, what's the outcome between Jared and Johanna next 6 months? 7 of Cups. Things still up in the air. Incomplete. You may feel like it's kind of incomplete. You may even start to keep your options open. You're going to start feeling like you have this, that you're going to have to play the field. They also may be focused a lot, King of Pentacles reverse. You may find that they start to be more focused on their work or their money. 7 of Cups. Why is 7 of Cups here for Jared and Johanna? All these J names. You may have to keep your options open. I'm hoping that they're not playing the field, all right, or just keeping their options open. But I'm going to say, I don't know about that. I could be wrong. Johanna. I don't know. But it's like 7 of Cups usually talks about uncertainty or options being open, all right? What is Jared's future actions toward Johanna in the 6 months? What's their Page of Pentacles reversed? 6 of Swords reversed. You may feel like Jared is coming around, but not progressing the situation. But I get you going, well, they're showing some type of action toward wanting this, but they're not fully bringing it. You're going to feel like something's missing or like there's an ingredient missing. Something like that. Almost called you Jared. Johanna, all right? Thank you so much. Let me see what my next question was, all right? Is the woman with the blonde hair that sent the question at the last minute, is she still in here? To the woman I got kind of mad at because she sent at the last minute, is she still in here? The one that sent the very last super chat, are you still in here? To the blonde-haired woman, I've seen her in my comment a lot of time before. Send your question again. It disappeared. I didn't get it. The screen. There you are, Stephanie. Stephanie, what's your question? There you are, Stephanie. I'm going to do it anyways. Okay. What's your question? I'm going to also do the other one's question that didn't ask a love question. I'm going to do you too. All right. But come on, folks. I got to comply with me. I got to stop making me look like the bad guy. Folks, if you want to watch your read, you can go back and watch it. I'm done with all the reads. I'm just doing the personals real quick. All right. What are CK's intentions towards Stephanie Pine? And 2 cards. It's like I need to pull 2 cards. I don't know why. What are CK's intentions towards Stephanie Pine? What's the intentions? The Death card. And why the Death? Or let's see. Death card and 3 of Swords reverse. Well, I don't know if there's already been difficulties or if they have heartbreak or something going on like that. I don't know what happened between you two. I get the intentions is to like end this or get over it. Now I could be wrong, but that's like getting over something type energy. So their intentions may be to like let this go or get over it. Why the death card is the intentions? Emperor, get control back. I don't know if you've had a history with them or if this is like somebody new. Either way it goes, I just feel like they just I feel like their intentions is to like let this go or get over it. All right. So that's what it's telling me. I could be totally wrong, but you didn't give me a lot of context. So I guess you're trying to test me with a question, but that's what it tells me right there. All right. What's the outcome for Stephanie Pine and CK? Four of Wands reversed. So it's a new one. Gotcha. Well, either way, I feel like they're honestly Death and Three of Swords reversed. I feel like there may be previous things that they came in with that they're not fully. I don't get a good feeling about it. I'll be real with you. Like I'd be surprised if you came back and said y'all turned into something because I don't feel like it. Either way it goes, y'all stop trying to ask me test questions. Stop doing that. All right. I'm not a psychic. I'm a tarot reader. If you give me context, I can give you a better answer. All right. I think they think I'm speaking to dead people and stuff. All right. But thank you so much, Stephanie. Appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Let's do I can't remember your name, but the one that sent that non-love question and I got mad at her. I know that the question was, what do you need to know right now? What is coming up for you? What do you need to know? To this miscellaneous person that I can't remember your name, but what do you need to know? What is it that you need to know right now? Page of Cups reversed. Four of Wands and the King of Cups reversed. Try not what you need to really know. I know you say you don't want a love message, but you're pulling it. Could be something about a home that pops up as well, around the home. All right. Could be doing stuff around the home. Maybe at some point looking at another home. Also get something about, I keep getting, honestly, yes, I did. I already did Karen's question. For the ones that asked, did you do Karen's question? Yes, I did. I sent her the personal link to a private video because I didn't do it. And I'm like, oh my God. So I emailed her and said, hey, I'm doing it right now. And I'll send you a personal link. Karen's Enchanted Cottage question has been done. I knew people were going to ask that. Yes, she got her personal link yesterday. She said she loved the read, by the way. So, yes. But for the one that sent that, and I can't remember your name, but you asked a non-love question, I get something about don't invest in anyone that's not giving you emotions back in return. All right? So watch out for emotionally unavailable people. Like, make sure it's reciprocal because I feel like I don't know if this is predicting something or if this is something you've dealt with, but you may have felt a lack of equal give and take in certain love situations. Only give what you get back in return, all right? But there could be something about a home that pops up as well, all right? With that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye, y'all.